What's going on, good people? What is going on? Welcome to episode 55 of Ray Cigar Lounge. We've got a really good one for you here. Hawkeye and I are blessed and highly favored with the queen of the cigar Instagram. Y'all please give it up for Renee Romero.
Y'all are so funny. Thank
Yes,
you.
yes. Thank you so much for joining us. There's my applause. There we go. She's in the building. There we go. Thank you for coming on. And that's the very last second, too. I was like, oh, am I going to be able to get her on? Or no, because I know you've got a whole lot of stuff going on where you are as well. So I was like, oh, she's on here. So sweet. Thank you again for coming
Thank
on and
you.
joining us. Yeah, I am excited. I've been looking forward to this one as well. So, yeah.
Me too.
Awesome. And of course, we got in the building as well, holding it down, flying into the lounge, Mr. Hawkeye.
Thank you, guys.
There you go. Thank you. So, all right. I'm going to get started off here with Perdomo, the 30 Años 30th anniversary. Get the party started with that one here. And man, it's crazy when I announced I was going to have you on here now. It looks like half of like San Antonio was following me after that. I was like, oh, wait a second. Oh man, I'm like, let me not let y'all down. I'm like, yes.
Here we come.
Yes, the support is real. Thank y'all. Yes. So Renee, what are you lighting up tonight here?
So I have the notorious, the OG Conor McGregor. So good. It's so good.
Okay. Very nice.
It's so good.
Well, that is exciting. Very exciting there. Awesome. Get into it here. All right, we got our people coming in. Todd coming in. Mr. Bobby Luckett. Yes, good evening.
Hey,
Yes,
everyone.
Todd. Yes, Todd, thank you, man. You messaged me while I was at work, and you're like, dude, you hit the 500 mark. I'm like, yes. And I couldn't really look at my phone that much. I was like, oh. So, thank you, man. Thank you, buddy, for y'all looking out. Seriously, yeah, we've come a long way on the channel, so really appreciate it, man. Really appreciate it. And yeah, Renee, how did all of this get started for you? Yeah, there aren't as many females in that cigar space, so yeah, give me a little more about your backstory.
That is true, and it's funny how it started, and it's even funnier where it's went. Right, so my sister, God love her, she has a mobile bartending business.
Cool.
Really well connected in the Texas Hill Country for weddings and parties and tons of fun stuff. She's got a contract to go to New Orleans, fly out and do. She's so excellent. Her detail is beautiful. She's a party rock star girl, so her personality is perfect. And her husband's super into cigars, so they're like, hey, let's add the cigars. And so they've been doing that. They've been doing very well. My husband's into cigars too, got me into them. And I was like, hey, I have an Instagram. Let me post a couple things and, kind of see what happens. And it just kind of shifted from there and took off into a really, really beautiful place for me. So that's how it started.
All right. Incredible. Very nice. And I've been doing this, I guess, since I was like 19. Apparently, my family goes all the way back. My dad and my granddad, and apparently just comes down, and I find myself doing it here. So I started in college and just went to a local event up the road from the college I went to and smoked the first Oliva Series G, or not the Series G, the Floridale Oliva Gold. The rest was history. So here we are.
It's in your DNA, friend.
It really is.
Literally.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was wonderful. And, and Hawkeye's been along for the ride too. So yeah, it's been fun. It has been.
I want to know about Hawkeye. He never shows his face, right? He's the man behind the.
Well, he's a literal hawk too. Don't let him fool you. He's got the feathers and the talons. All yes. But go ahead, and then Hawkeye, go ahead. You got any?
He waiting on that 500 thing that 500 12-hour show.
Yes,
we're gonna do, and I won't be live on it.
He's gonna reveal himself, and he's gonna do his thing there. I mean, like, the world will finally see the man on the Hawkeye. So
that's so cool.
He's excited. He's doing his thing with that. So, yeah. Yes, and yes, Texas is in the building. How's it going? Smoking a Cal Baron Bull Habano. Okay. Very nice. Very nice.
I can't see the comments on this side, so y'all got to keep me
Oh,
updated on
okay.
what the people are saying.
Yeah, yeah. I'll definitely let you know. Let you know there. But all right. You can join this Perdomo here.
Oh, I see Beards and Burns. That's my guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Texas, baby. Yes.
That's right. Praying for you,
Yes.
friend. It is hot as hell here, and his AC is out. So I'm like,
Oh.
I've been praying for him for
That
days, couple of
hurts.
days.
Ooh. Oof. Oh
He's a
man. That,
smart guy though. He's a prepper. He's got a generator. He's got AC
okay.
units. He's good.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, that's at least you got a backup. That's good. That is good. I don't know, Renee. Renee, I always hear people keep like the AC on or like at 78 in Texas. I don't know if that's true. Got a couple of friends say that, so I don't know. I can't keep it in below 72 if it's like in the summertime. But that's just me. You do. But,
I joke, right? I'm a woman of a certain age. There are hormonal things that are happening in my life. And
mm,
so 78, I would be clawing at my husband's eyeballs, like, you better
mm,
fix this right now.
yes. Yes.
You lizard. That's a terrarium, you
Oh,
lizard.
it is. It sure is.
Terrarium.
He said 68. Beards and earns it. That's all right. That's all right there.
Well, you do have to figure 78 there probably feels a lot different than 78 here because we also got the humidity here.
Yeah, it's true.
Texas don't have that usually.
Yeah,
That's
we
much.
do. I'm in South Texas and it's been raining off and on last couple of
Mm,
days. So I mean you go outside and you're wet.
mm.
That's just how it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Thank goodness.
Sticky.
It's that way year
Sticky.
round here. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, gum. Okay.
Bless you guys.
Yes, it is rough. It's like a faucet just turns on and off over here. It's just ridiculous. But yes. Oh, but less
Nasty.
about that. So, Renee, I see that you do a lot of different raffles and giveaways through your Instagram. Can you tell us a little more about that? Because I'm always looking up and you're giving out, you're doing things for like the troops and EMTs and different things like that. Yeah.
Absolutely. So it that started where, my sister has a branded stick that they sell to their clients. And just by kind of hanging around at the local lounges and stuff, I connected with several other companies that
Okay.
are here in San Antonio. So I was like, dude, let's try to get these sticks outside of our area.
Hmm.
So I wanted to do like a kind of Texas family thing and get the sticks outside of Texas, and ended up picking 4 companies, just people that I really connected with and
Okay.
felt the connection to, right, as new friends and part of their lives. And so we did that 4 weeks in a row. Halfway through that, I get a message from my friend Jess. She's a medic in Florida, and she's like, "Hey,
Hmm.
John at Madre Tierra," which I always say, him
Yeah,
and
I
his
like
wife are the
John.
most generous
Hmm.
people in the cigar community. I swear to goodness.
Yes.
Like John wants to do this giveaway for its National EMS Week, and she, because of the kind of work she does, her page is kind of locked down. She's doesn't love to be out, and about doing her thing. So she's like, "I know a girl." Right.
Okay.
Like, hey, you got the energy, I got the sticks, like let's partner up and let's do it. And
There you go.
besides the giveaway, she has become one of my best friends. We literally talk every day. Love that girl like a sister.
Awesome.
But that giveaway was incredible too. It ended up where it was like, oh, we're gonna do a couple of sticks, but then Joseph Rink from Josephus Comedy was like, I want to
Hmm.
bless somebody too. I want to give away these pokers that I make. And then
Okay.
John Giovanni, he is Veteran Cigars. And then
Okay.
he has another account it's John Junior Designs. He's like, I custom engrave humidors. And
Okay.
so I sent him a couple of wooden humidors, and he engraved them with the last name of the gentleman that won the giveaway and sent it to him that way. So I'm just blown away. I have a ministry background. I love people. I know my
Okay.
stuff is a little spicy sometimes, but that's just me. That's just how
No.
I am. And
Okay.
I just love people. And so seeing the opportunity to bless people, to give back, it doesn't cost me anything but time, right?
Yeah.
It has been a blast. So we did the Texas thing. We paused for the EMS thing. That went really incredible. It just fuels me to see all the generosity in this community is so beautiful and so incredible. And then we went back
Yeah.
to Texas Cigar Family Giveaway. That's finally over. And now we're into this new 4th of July giveaway for veterans.
Love
So
it. Love it.
I love it.
The
I love it
queen of the
too.
giveaways. Yes, the giveaways. I love it.
I'm
I love
honored to
it.
do it. You know,
There you
I'm honored to
go.
do it. It's so fun.
I love it.
It's
Awesome.
so fun.
Awesome. And Todd has a question here. He said, Renee, I worked in San Antonio for a couple of weeks years ago. The Aztec Theater looks beautiful. Is there a favorite live concert you've seen there?
Oh, a great question. So I did just see my daughter, her boyfriend, my husband, and I just went to go see a band called Muscadine Bloodline. um
Okay.
Super country, like two guys that just harmonized really well. The setup was beautiful, it was very rustic looking and really cool. And we ended up getting even better seats than we thought. We moved from one place to another, and the whole night was just super fun. Made a friend there too that I've stayed connected with on Instagram, so it's a win-win. And yeah, that was my favorite show that I've seen there, and it is a beautiful theater. We get some really unique, fun bands that come through, and then some big ones too will drop in there once in a while. And you're like, wait a second, like that's a big ass name to be in a small little theater. So it's
Yeah.
cool. It's really, really pretty. After the show, I'll send you some pictures so you can see what it looks like. It's really
Oh,
cool.
cool. Nice. Very nice.
Really cool.
Like that. Like that. Yeah.
So I'm a curious person too. Am I allowed to ask you questions?
Of course you can. Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Cool. So how did you get started in this?
Yes. So, like I said, I was 19 in college. And sadly enough, I was just doing the little gas station Black and Miles, being the college student I was. And I was smoking them on campus, walking around thinking I'm really cool, and everyone's just looking at me funny, like, what? And I was like, yeah, it's me. And then I didn't realize there's premium cigars and real stuff out there, so as opposed to just paper stuff that's just, factory rolled and machine made. And so one night, my roommate took me to a cigar event up the road to a lounge from just walking distance from the college. And there was a little event there, and I think they were doing like a Davidoff event. And I looked at the cigars, and I looked at the price, and I was like, I don't know if I want to. Like, and I don't even have $20 to my name there. Here selling this stuff for $20. And I said, wait a second. Then I go back, in the human one. I look around, and I'm like, okay, there's some at the time $2-3 sticks. Now those have even gone up. Now it's
Yeah.
ridiculous, man. But back then you could get like an Oliva, for the 4-day Oliva for like $3.25. I'm like, I can maybe do this, and I picked up one and smoked it and haven't looked back ever since, and that's
The
been
rest is
really
history.
nice. Yeah, and then the channel itself started 2 years ago in a house I used to live in, and just kind of fumbling with a phone, trying to figure stuff out and how to use it and what to do and stuff like that. It's just been growing ever since and kind of evolving from there. So yeah,
I
and
love that.
Hawkeye's kind of been along for the ride. He smoked a couple with me and just been here. So yeah, it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun.
That's awesome. I love that. Like I said, I'm a very curious person, right? And
Yeah.
so when I'm out at the lounges, I ask people questions. I ask people questions about cigars, but I also ask people questions about their lives. And that's actually how I came up with the idea for the like San Antonio thing. I was out at one of my first lounges. It's called Lone Star. It's probably 20-ish minutes from my house. And I met a guy, Carlos Wild, who is now I call him my man bestie all the time. He owns a company called San Jorge. And so I'm asking him, actually, the Smoke and Tex was there, Raul. Ralphie from Smoky Justice was there. Frank from Texas Cigar Society was there. It was like Raul came into town and people just start flooding in. I'm like, shit, this is my first time in a lounge situation like this. And I get to meet all these incredible people like all on the same day. It was really, really cool. And we're all friends now. We hang out all the time. But I asked Carlos, how did you come up with the name for your company? Because your name is Carlos, but the company name is San Jorge. Like, what's that about? And the man starts telling me, you know, his mom's from Cuba. She was a roller even as a teenager. So this is legacy for him. His dad was basically a street kid, like in Uruguay, and was
Mm,
stealing food to survive. And an old
mm,
man snatched him up, kicked his butt, but
mm,
then gave him a little statue of St. George and said, if you clean up your life, this guy
mm,
will take care of you. And so he ends up, you know, cleaning up his life. He somehow put that around his neck on like a string or something.
mm.
Gets to America, makes a better medallion of St. George. And as the man is telling me the story, he pulls it out from under his shirt. And I'm like, this is badass.
Wow.
Like if I walk into a lounge now and I see San Jorge Cigars and there's 10 other boutiques for me to choose from, I'm picking his because I feel so connected to his story now.
That's the whole
Um,
story. Yeah.
isn't that so cool? Like that for
Yeah.
me, just because I love people so much, like hearing how they name the cigars and name the company, and there's always these
Mm,
beautiful stories behind them. I think more men have cried as I'm asking them questions about their cigar brands than any other, you know, time in my life.
wow.
It's
That's
been
deep.
it's been amazing.
Wow. They are
It's deep,
connected
right?
to that
It's
product. Yeah.
deep.
It is
It's
really deep.
beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yes. Yes, it is. My
Gonna
gosh.
make you cry before we're done.
No.
He is very emotional.
Well, yeah,
Are
you know,
you?
sometimes it's all good.
He's the emotional one in the
They
relationship. My
they
sister's
do
not as emotional.
they do, yeah. She's very more like Rosie the Riveter, very hard
Yeah.
or iron willed, yes. But yeah, and I'm just here, you know, just hanging out, you know. If you
Just
ever get
doing your
into an
thing.
altercation, you want to talk to me first, but definitely way before you go to her. My goodness. But yes. Oh gosh.
That's
But
awesome.
yes.
What do you do for work? Do you have a 9 to 5, Monday through Friday? What's your gig?
Yeah, so I am a lab technician. I do I do plasma studies. So my degree is actually in cell biology. So I do plasma studies. We get donations from all over the country, from different blood centers, test those, run those different samples, try to look for different diseases and things like that. Um, Go through. We use our Cobos machines, basically kind of amplify everything, convert what we find, put it into medicines, and then they send it out to try and put, you know, potentially, you know, put cures and help people around the country. So that's what we do. Yeah.
I dig it. You're a nerd too. I love it.
Yes. Yes. Very nerd like anime,
Yeah.
DC, Marvel, all the whole nine cigars. So yeah, that's my
Hey,
jam.
I
That
love
is
it.
good. Yeah. So
Smart
yeah.
guy. That's awesome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yep, that's what we do.
I love it.
And it's very rewarding work. Sometimes it can be a little repetitive because of the emotions and sometimes, but I mean, at the end of the day, you're really getting that product out and you're trying to help people, and
Absolutely.
it's great.
Yeah.
It is
Thank you for what you do. We need it.
thank you. Yeah. And Renee, do you do this full time or do you have a 9 to 5? Okay.
So, I mean, I wish I could just, I mean, this is
Yeah.
a very expensive hobby. I'm sure you realize.
Yes.
No, I think I should make you guess what I
Mm.
do for a living because this is fun.
So I saw I was doing some research on you before we started, and I was looking through some of your Instagram pictures. I saw you in an office. I don't know if it's still. If I'm like maybe she's still there, but it was a couple years one of your first posts. So I don't know. I'm like maybe it's that one. Or I don't know what you do in that office, but yeah.
I'm still in an office.
Okay.
If you go back a couple weeks ago, I made a joke. I was running late to work and I'm like, oh my God. And
Okay.
so right outside of my office door is a chain of command wall.
Mm.
And at the top of that chain of command sits the man in the White House, and next to him is the head of the Department of War. And I'm
Mm.
whispering to them, please don't fire me, right? Because I was
Oh.
late.
Oh.
And I swear I do it all the time. I walk past them, I'm like, please don't fire me for being unserious, or please don't fire me for being unprofessional. You know, people see me and they think like I must do hair or something like really fun and cute, but I don't. I have been involved in a IT program for the military since 2008.
Oh wow.
So for since my daughter, who is now graduated and enlisted and about to leave for boot camp,
Okay.
since she was just crawling on the floor, I've been there. So it's an honor to do what I do. That's why you see me doing a lot with veterans, right? And because I've seen and heard the worst of it all, and I think that the men and women who have been through the worst deserve a little something something, I'm actually on the medical side of the IT. So when you talk about being in a lab, and I'm thinking, biomedical repairmen and stuff that we send into the hospitals to fix the equipment, you probably are involved with that at some point if something goes down and someone has to come in and fix it. But we do it for 134 military hospitals and clinics around the globe.
Wow.
So
That's
I'm
incredible.
a nerd.
I love it.
I am the queen of the nerds.
The queen of cigars, Instagram, and nerds. You got it all going on, man.
I'm not the queen of Instagram.
I love it. You take the command. I love your posts. Like every time I look down, I'm like, I wonder what is Renee gonna post this time? Like, what is she saying now?
What is she up to, right?
I love it.
Like I said, my daughter's leaving, right? She's taking off. So I go through a whole mom process where she graduates, and I'm thinking, she's going to be in the military. She'll be here for her training, but I won't get to see her much because she's going to be a combat medic. And so we do that training here at Fort Sam where I work. But I really think that this is God's way of giving me something to take up some time and focus on and have some fun and keep my mind off the fact that my only child has ditched me and go on to live her adult life,
That's very nice. You're very close, yeah. And that family-oriented, military-oriented, wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Definitely.
I was at an event today with the guys from Warfighter Tobacco.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
They're local to me, and the lounge where we smoke, they did an event out there today. And actually, it's funny. I bumped into the guy, and I just posted the guy from Sticks and Pours. We're in the lounge, and I've never seen him before, but there's a lot of new people because they're out there for the event. And he starts talking to me, and he's calling me by my name. He's saying Renee, and I'm just like, I don't believe I told this man my name. I'm looking at my husband like, did you tell him my name? Like who? Like, and he goes, oh, I'm so sorry. Like I'm Sticks and Pours. And I'm like, well, that's crazy because I've never seen your face before. He's one of the accounts that he doesn't love having his face out there. He's more like on the shyer side. And so he puts out great content, but I've never seen what he looks like. So I was like, I'm going to take a picture with you and I'm going to tell everybody this is you and this is what you look like.
Oh, no. You put him on the spot, Renee.
He said I would never do anything without permission, but, like Hawkeye will be revealed soon. Today was his day to be revealed.
Well, it's just coming for you, Hawkeye. It's coming for you.
Hey, for your
it's your turn, friend.
Show, you should do you should play the trumpet.
I should. Oh, I'll try. Yeah, I can.
You play the trumpet?
I did. I played all the way through middle school, all the way through college. Yes, I played and marched, jazz, concert, march, and did it all. Yep. Pep band. Yeah.
I know a guy who played the trumpet too. I'm married to him. I married a band nerd.
We're the best. My wife plays clarinet. Yeah.
Nice.
There you go. There you go. It's fun experience. Definitely.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there you go. And,
so someone has a question.
Yes. Yeah. 2 questions there. Arizona says, "Hi Renee, great content. Thanks for sharing. Question: Are you a fan of MMA? You mentioned you had the McGregor cigar.
I actually am.
Okay.
A huge fan. So my boy Diego Lopez just killed it, kicked ass at the White House the other day. Like when I smile ear to ear, like honey, I'm sorry, my husband's over here. I'm telling him, I'm sorry, babe. But if there was like a perfect specimen, like that is my it's the mullet, it's the dance, it's all of the things. But I do. My husband trained, he's a 2nd degree black belt, and I used to go watch him, and I am a huge fan of MMA. Huge fan.
Very nice.
for sure.
All right. Nice. Hawkeye, you into the MMA scene?
I like to watch it sometimes. Like I watched a fight the other night. I don't remember if it was what MMA it was or division, but it was. I like to watch it. I don't really have a particular favorite.
Yeah,
but
I'm the same. Yeah, it's unique to watch, and then sometimes you hear Joe Rogan's commentary, and that's just all over the place. When he's like,
that man is wild, right?
Oh my gosh, yes,
he's wild. I look at him and I'm like, how many drugs are you on? I don't know.
He's all over the place in this show, man. I'm
he
like,
just takes all of them right before the show.
He may as well,
right? And just see what hits first. He's on mushrooms. He's like,
he plays still roulette before his show. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Do you guys watch the girls? Do you like watching the girls fight?
I watch it. I watch it on occasion. I
do watch it.
You watch the girls on? Yeah.
When I do catch a fight, I watch whoever's fighting. It doesn't matter to me if it's guys or girls.
Yeah.
So.
There you go.
I struggle watching the girls because I think they're so beautiful, and then by the end they just look like pinata. I'm like, oh god. Put some ice on that, babe.
It was the most famous one. Is the Ronda Rousey? Yeah. Yes. That was. I think that was one of the ones I watched, and she's done a couple of things. Yeah.
She's. I would not want to face her in any capacity.
Oh no.
And I'm 6 feet tall. I can handle myself, but she can take me out.
Yes. I'm like, I'll stay away from that one, but yes.
Those MMA fighters, they got special abilities to kick your ass.
Oh yeah, they do.
And
no doubt.
They don't even use a lot of them in the ring because they're illegal moves, but they could halfway kill you if they wanted to really quick.
Oh yeah. You fellas tend to have some kind of reading material in the restroom, right? And so my husband and I have been together since I was 19. And I remember one of his books that he had was Dim Mak. And it's like the art of the death punch or whatever. And I'm casually looking at that. I'm like, I don't ever want to touch this book again. This is some scary crap. Y'all look that up, Dim Mak, if you want to learn how to just, take somebody out.
My grandmother had reading material in her bathroom that she would read.
What was that? Tell us.
It was just mostly knitting and crochet and stuff. She had a lot of that in her bathroom that she would. So.
Well, all right.
That's a good grandma reading material.
Yeah.
You go.
My grandmother was all over the place though sometimes, but my sisters don't remember her much. I remember some of her because she died when we were young, but she was
all over the place.
She was all about her grandchildren though.
I'll
tell you, she was all about her grandchildren.
I can't wait to get to that phase in my life.
There you go. It's gonna be beautiful.
Like Nana is about Reuben Reagan. That's how my grandmother was.
Yes. Those kids will get everything.
My grandfather learned to play guitar and or played guitar his whole life, really. I was born by about a year and a half old. He had to learn all the Disney songs so he could sing them to me on Saturday morning when I spent the night.
Oh.
That's sweet, Hawk. I did not know that.
Yep.
Oh.
Little insight into his childhood.
There you go. Oh.
So
beautiful, man.
We would sit up in the morning and sing Disney songs when I was a couple of years old.
It runs through the family. Look at that. Yeah. You got the daughters out here being a cat and singing all the stuff now.
Yep.
That's what she does. Oh, man. She's
Tell me about that. What do you mean she's a singing cat?
She walks around the house or crawls around the house as a cat, and if she talks to her right now, she'll just meow at you. And you have to understand her language. You have to get the different cues and the cadences when she's meowing at you, and she'll do the whole thing.
When she's
daughter, what do you want for breakfast? Meow, meow, meow. What do you want for this? What do you? I'm like, oh gosh. meow, 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 meow. Like, oh, it's, yeah.
How old is she?
Well, she is 5. She's about to be 6 next month.
Oh,
So, yeah, she's a riot.
enjoy
Now,
it because she's gonna ditch you someday.
That's what they
Just
say.
saying. Just
Yes, yeah.
saying.
Oh, but yeah,
Just
but
don't
rip
worry
my
about
heart out of my
Logan's
chest.
mama's boy. He
yes,
never gonna ditch her.
yeah. He's that's good. Right there.
Yeah.
Nice.
And Zora says, Renee, what cigar shops do you recommend in San Antonio?
Ooh, so there's a few.
Oh,
Like the one that I mentioned first was Lone Star. It's out in Helotes. It is very young people that own it and run it, and the vibes are just so great. Very community centered. Um, the ones that are up near me, I'm closer to the hill country. The rustic is incredible. Really, really love it. You have your big one, right? You have Cigars International where you can just walk into a humidor the size of Walmart and get whatever
yeah.
you want. And they have cool parties and stuff there. There's one down the street called 49. The fellas there are incredible. LeBron, like the owners are great. We have several out here. We have the chains too. We have the Fanks, and there's one for old veterans, right? They all go smoke out called Mams. That's on another part of the city, but the culture here is really good.
Nice.
There's kind of a little something for everybody, right?
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. We've got a handful of shops here. The biggest one is actually in the state of Alabama. Is actually about 30 miles up the road from where I am. It's pretty nice walk-in humidor. Pretty gets packed on the weekends there. So it's pretty nice. But they don't. Now, somebody that's on a previous show, they don't have a lot of. They have a lot of premium, premium cigars, but or legendaries, legend cigars, but not a lot of boutique stuff. So when some people ask me, Ray, you don't know what this is or that is, and I'm like, well, no. And then when I asked them, I'm like, well, I asked about the Johnny Tobacco Night, the room 101, and the guy looked at me like I was speaking another language or something. Like I'm like, have you never heard of this cigar? And then I asked another lady about this same cigar, the 30th anniversary. No idea, nothing. And I'm like, wow, and then now that I have this channel, I'm interviewing various people and learning about various things. I'm like, oh man, there's a ton.
It's very saturated. There is a lot. And there's great conversations, right? That I listen to the Leaf Cutters. They talk a lot about boutique versus legacy. And I mean, even a local lesson for us, we had a cigar shop that was here called Redland and veteran owned. People in the community loved them, but all they had was boutique. And they shut down because they couldn't, you can't pay the bills and keep the doors open with just boutique sticks. So I think where I'm at is I love to see a mix of both. And then someone made a really good comment and I was like, wow, that's really wise. Like if you're going in to buy a Perdomo, you're going in to buy a Davidoff or an Oliva, like if you're going in there, you're going to find it, right? So what I've seen at some places is all of those are at eye level. And then you have to really search for new boutique stuff. You got to look in the cracks and the crannies and, go find them. I love that somebody recommended, why don't you flip that and put the boutique stuff at eye level so people can actually see it and try new and put that other stuff down on people are going to find it, right? If you go in for that, you're going to find it. And I was like, that's pretty smart.
Yeah.
If I ever opened a cigar shop, I would probably take that advice,
It's funnily enough, I'm like, with all these, the rise of all these different boutique shops, and it's interesting you said that, all they had were boutique shops and they didn't do well and they shut down. It's crazy. I'm like, maybe I should just give the underdog a chance and just put all the boutique stuff out there. And I'm like, oh, but I don't want to shut down either because, you do find a lot of the Perdomo, the Davidoffs, Ashtons, that those are always up there. But it's interesting, you say, flip it around. So I like that. I like
good
that
idea, right?
Advice. Yeah.
Smart people.
Yeah, that was interesting.
But I do think actually here, if somebody opened a primarily boutique shop, they would do really well because so much, like none of the shops in the Birmingham Metro have boutique stuff.
Not really, yeah.
So you would be offering a completely different line of cigars than anybody else in the area.
That's true too. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah,
That's
my friend that I talked about earlier from San Jorge, he's a boutique guy, right? He's a craft cigar, and he's lucky enough that he can travel. He has a lot of freedom with his 9 to 5, and so he'll go drives, several hours, or even fly to like another state and do a cut and light and meet the owners. And so he's actually gotten to get his cigars out way past this area. But
oh wow.
he's grinding though. I mean, he's putting in a lot
Okay.
of work to get it done. But I think meeting the people, hearing their stories, putting a
Yes.
face with the brand, that's what's going to make you successful if you really want to release, your own cigar.
Oh, I like that.
Tell your story.
I love it. Yeah. Oh, the story and name and face behind it. Definitely.
Mhm.
Definitely. Arizona, you has another question. Hi, Renee. What are you going to do for your husband for Father's Day? Yeah, that is coming up.
Oh,
Yep.
well, he is sitting here, so I can't completely
Okay.
blow it.
Uh,
But I have there's places in a home that men don't frequent, like maybe where the cleaning supplies are or something, So there might be a bottle and some special little things hidden somewhere in the house that he'll get tomorrow.
oh, snap. Hint, hint. There you go.
And yeah, he's a whiskey guy, so I try to do my best, for Valentine's, Christmas, or his birthday to grab a bottle, and then he always shares with me, so it's a win-win.
There you go. Very nice. Very nice. Nice. Now, Renee, have you been to, I guess, some of the major, like the PCA or TPA, any of those locations or events out there? Or
So
have you just
TPA
kind of,
this year will be my first one
oh, okay. Are you going to
in Oc-
TPA?
in October. I'll be there.
Yes, I'll be there.
Hey, high five!
Yes, high five.
Yay!
Yeah, that's going to be my first event too. Me and
Awesome.
another one of my coaches who's not on the show right now. We're going to go down there. Yeah, man, that's awesome. Yeah. So
I'm really looking forward to meeting
yeah,
everybody.
that's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. Actually, funnily enough, John from Madre Tierra, he was like, dude, you got to come down here and, meet the people and start interviewing. And I'm like, oh, okay. So, we took a flyer on it. So we'll be down there. So it's going to be a lot of
Awesome.
fun. A lot of
He's
fun.
such a good guy. He's a
Yeah, I
good
love
dude.
John. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love John and Juana together on a live. It's my
Oh,
favorite.
I think I just had John. Yeah, was on that one. But yeah, they're great. They're very sweet people.
They're
Very, very
awesome.
good people. But yeah, that's awesome. So I'm excited.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get to meet you.
Yes, I'm gonna run into you. Yes. But awesome.
It's
And
gonna
probably
be
I'm just gonna
fun.
get like I know you're on the Instagram reel. Fine, we gotta get it blown up. There she is in person. It's like right there.
That's so funny. So I don't have that many followers. I really don't. I think so. I used to have a lot more. And so when
Okay.
I separated from an organization about 5 years ago, I locked
Okay.
my account down completely. I removed
Oh,
almost everyone
okay.
that I was tied to through that organization. And then when I started posting cigar content, I've only been posting content like maybe about 3 months when I
Yeah.
was starting to like kind of help my sister out a little bit with her business. And
Okay.
so I made my account public again, right? So that people could find me. And I end up blocking a lot of people because,
Hmm.
there's people who don't always have the best intentions,
Oh no.
being
Mm.
a female in this space is tricky sometimes. So I always tell them just welcome to my block party.
Oh, oh, that's what that
Block.
means. Oh,
Block.
woo, hard headed.
So yesterday someone called me Jenny from the block. I was like, yes, I am Jenny from the block.
Oh no. Oh my goodness. Well, I didn't know you had been on Instagram for that long or doing it for that long. Yeah, because the only thing I saw your last post or the first one maybe was like 2024. So when I was researching you, I was like, oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I had an Instagram. It was private, and
Okay.
I've even gone back and hidden like a lot of my private stuff. I didn't
Okay.
delete it, but you can kind of archive it so that you can still see it someday if you want to. And
Okay.
just because of some of the messages I get and stuff, I haven't posted a
Uh,
ton of my daughter. You know, some things here recently with graduation and stuff like that. But I've heard some stories about, you know, people having their pictures taken and stuff like that. I actually had a guy reach out to me and say, "Hey, is this your husband?" And I was like, "Ew," not to be rude, but ew, like
Yeah.
no. And I mean,
Right.
I go look at his page and he has taken my pictures and AI'd himself with me like I'm
Oh,
his wife. And then his bio is like, no DMs. My wife is a very jealous woman, like all this crazy mad crap. And I was like, what the
woo.
hell? One of the pictures, I have 3 arms. And I'm like, come on, people. No, I don't know any humans with 3 arms. Obviously, this is not me. I was like, what the hell? This is some
Wow.
weird stuff.
Oh my goodness. That's totally you.
AI is wild. AI, yeah. I'm gonna come with 3 arms at TPA and be like, it was me. Hey.
Well, that's nuts though. Yeah,
Yeah.
AI. We were talking about that too, Hogga. That shit is scary, especially more and more advanced that it gets. It's like, man, yeah. And then I hate that happened to you, Renee. Dang, yeah. They're
No,
trying
I
to.
mean they took it down. They didn't
Okay,
take his account down, but they took all the pictures off.
okay, well, that's good. Yeah,
Yeah, it is what it is. It's funny.
yeah,
I would love to hear your take on that, on not just AI, but
Hmm.
the you know, the content that we put out.
yeah.
I probably owe a lot of people an apology because
Hmm.
I would make fun of people that made friends online. Like, what do you mean you make friends online? Like, that's impossible, right? And now, like, I'm telling you, some of these guys, I pray for them as much as I pray for my family. So they're my
Yeah,
friends. I need to go apologize to the people that I made fun of. But there are some pages that put out nothing but AI generated stuff. And so it's like maybe it's good information, but I don't connect with it, and I probably am not going to interact with them at
yeah.
all or very little because I don't know if it's really a person, you know.
Hmm.
I don't know.
It's hard to tell. Yeah. I mean, now you've got even on YouTube is the competition more AI. You can't tell who's talking, who's real, and who's not. It's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
I,
And but yeah, go ahead,
I
Hawkeye.
had a
Yeah,
crazy story about what she was talking about earlier. I talked to this girl on, I forget what it was. I met her on accident on some app. It wasn't a dating app. It was just on accident. I accidentally met her. I think it was Snapchat. And so we started talking, and about 2 or 3 weeks later, she's telling me she thinks I got her pregnant. I'm like, I don't even know I don't even know what state you live in, and you're sitting here saying that you think I got you pregnant. Like, what the hell?
do what now?
What the heck?
Yeah. I'm like, yeah,
It's a cyber
I don't know
baby.
if I got you pregnant.
You've
But I
only
am
met this
done
person
talking to you.
on Snapchat. That's all you've never seen this person in
No,
person.
I've never met this person in my life.
Wow,
And
they're
sitting here.
Did they AI her being pregnant? Like they?
I don't know. After she told me that, I'm just like, yeah, I don't think I got you pregnant.
You just
but
ran.
Have fun.
You were
Yeah.
done. He flew
like,
off.
I'm
He was
done.
done.
Has she taken a biology class?
Yeah.
Really. That's nuts, man.
That is
People
wild.
can do all sorts of
No.
stuff with that. But luckily, we're still in the phase where you got a third arm out there. It's really not you. So you.
I think the craziest
That's
whole
nuts.
thing of that story is she said it's one of 2 people. It's either you or what's Steph Curry. I'm
Oh,
like, yeah, I don't think me
No.
or Steph Curry got you pregnant.
Steph, that's quite the jump from.
Yeah, that's quite
Like,
the jump.
what? I mean, not saying Hawkeye's not cool like Steph Curry, but it's Steph Curry. I'm just saying.
I told her, I said, well, you managed to name the least 2 likely people that got you
That
pregnant.
is
So I guess you
nuts,
can
man.
eliminate that.
That's
I wonder
nuts.
why she thought that. Like, did she meet someone and she thought it was you, or
I don't know.
no?
I
So
have no
curious
idea.
now.
We just kind of chatted a little bit off and on. It wasn't anything serious. It was like, hey, how you doing? How's your day? That kind of stuff. And all of a sudden she one day said, hey, I think you or Steph Curry got me pregnant. I'm like, huh?
That girl's on something. She owns something.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, what
Tell
you
her, Welcome her to your block party.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, I did.
Woo!
Very quickly.
You have to fly out of that real fast. That's crazy. Powerful swimmers, Hawkeye.
How many state lines did they cross?
Oh,
I don't know. I
gosh.
don't even know what state she lived in.
That's nuts.
Denial was one of them, though.
Hey. Oh, man, that is nuts.
That's awesome.
That was something I read earlier.
Oh,
This
my gosh.
teacher asked a kid, she said, okay, we're in history. I mean, we're in geography. What state do you live in? He said, denial. She said, can't argue with that.
We all live there at some point every day.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, we do. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, that's a good one, too.
My goodness. My goodness.
Oh, you guys are fun. So
Well,
this is how many episodes?
So this is episode 55. It's funnily enough, we started episode 1 with me and the other co-host who's not here. We just started in my garage a long time ago, and it wasn't consistent either. Then I would only do the show when he would come down. He lives 3.5 hours away from me, and so I would only do the show when he was here, or do a live show. And then when we moved out here, I was like, you know what? Maybe I should just do this a little more consistently. I thought I was starting to see other like cigar shows and stuff like that, and other people kind of doing live stream. Like, let me just give this a try. People say, I have a good, radio voice. I used to be an insurance adjuster a long time ago, and people were like, you sound like you should just do radio. And I said, okay, I'll give it a try. So here we are, and trying to do that. So, and then Hawkeye, I think he came on episode like 7.
I think you didn't really start doing the like regular until about 7 or 8. I think you did 4 or 5 or 6 or something.
Yeah, you know what? That's right. And then 7 or 8, and then Hawkeye came in soon after and started jumping on. So then we've gotten a little more advanced. So and we've been looking back. It's been a lot of fun.
So you were in insurance before, so was I.
Oh yeah, and so I was an auto adjuster for Allstate for 3.5 years. So I
worked for an agent for 10 years in California.
Oh wow, there
an
you go.
Allstate agent.
Oh really? Wow, there you go.
Small world.
It really is.
Ray was unfortunately the one getting cussed out for no reason. Like he couldn't do anything.
Liability's horrible. Don't ever do it.
Oh yeah.
Never do it. Oh my gosh. You want to talk about rough.
Yeah, you got to give people bad news all day. It's your fault, right?
Yeah, for real. Oh no, you tell somebody they're 40% at fault, boy, you're gonna get called everything but a child of Jesus on that phone. It was hard. My wife also works from home, and I said, Rachel, I had to take off the headphones and just let me walk outside or something, because I cannot. Phone ringing constantly. I had 3 phone lines, 3 separate phone lines. And even my supervisor's like, you have 3 phone lines? Yeah. And sometimes they all ring at the same time. I said, I can't.
Wow.
That's insanity. And people were leaving left and right. And I'm like, I see why people are leaving left and right from this. And then one girl, that poor girl, she was falling so far behind on her claims. She had like 4 pages, which is not good. 4 pages of stuff to catch up on, and calls and clients and tasks to do. And she's just in tears, like, I can't do this anymore. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I get it. Though working a much lower stress job too. So, I left that place. My blood pressure was through the roof, to the point the nurse was like, she thought I was gonna have a stroke because the numbers were horrible. And I'm like, yeah, it's time to leave this. Let's go. Because it was bad. It was bad. I'm like, so plasma, much lower stress. It gets a little bit, but not nearly as bad as that. So we're going to stay there for a while. And it was nice to work from home.
Stick with us.
Yeah, but that was it really. Like, dang.
I don't understand that in the field you were working, or in any customer service, customer representative field. Why is the first thing people do when they get on the phone with you be pissed off?
Well,
like you did something.
Well, they're in what I did. It was people are in accidents, multi-car accidents. They're pissed. Well, they don't even want to talk to me because they either want 2 things: they want the car repaired or they want money, and those are only 2 things that they're looking for. And you're the person that's literally right between all of it. You, the other adjusters on the claim, you are like those chess pieces that can't get to the king and capture him. That's exactly what you are. You're the front face of the company, and you're dedicated representative on every file, on every letter. Doesn't matter what happens, but that's your claim. That's your name at the top there. Doesn't matter who else screws up the claim behind there. They're calling you. So that's the thing that was so stressful. You didn't have 100% control of what you did. Other people, and depending on the type of claim it was, would kind of intervene and do stuff. And even if the unlicensed people, like from the other countries, would mess up, they called you because your number. Yep. I'm like, yeah, man, they didn't send it. My paperwork wasn't done right. The payment wasn't done outright. I'm like, I didn't make the payment. Oh, wait, it's my claim. So it's like, and then you're getting 5 or 6 of those a day. And then you got to handle other people's stuff because either they quit or they're gone or they've done other stuff. So now you're getting that on top of that. And then you're still having to keep up and resolve. Some claims you can resolve quickly, others you can't. So it was a mess. I'm like, I can't. Like my blood, I thought I was going to pass out. I said, I can't do this anymore. I said, no.
It may just be me, but I've never called and just been pissed off with the person giving me the news.
You're very rare then.
Like, you are so rare.
Very rare then, because folks, and it's weird because the conversations will start out kind of like we're talking now, and then as you're going through the claim, it'll go from 0 to 180 like real fast. Like it's and then Renee, you worked in insurance. It'll turn on a dial. It's man,
And I'll be honest, I've done that before. But I have some medical issues that I'm working with, and so it's very frustrating trying to advocate for yourself. And I finally find a doctor that I feel can get me some answers, but the office screws up all the time. And I stood in front of one lady one day and I was like, you've done this to me twice. Like, I work a job, I have to put in leave, I have to drive down here. I have a card with a handwritten date and time on it, and you're telling me my appointment's not until 3 days from now. I want to be seen now. So I'm not a Karen, right? But I'm frustrated. I'm at that level where it's like I've been sick for a couple of years and trying to like figure out why. And so I actually called her though that same day and was like, hey, I didn't mean to mistreat you. Like I really apologize. Like I felt very bad. But I was just at that frustration point that I was like, oh, like now I'm gonna have to go back to work and cancel my leave and put in a different one and then drive up here a different day. And it sucks, but I'm the kind of person, if I do wrong like that, I'll try to make it right,
Yeah. That's good. Right. I mean, you're all human. I mean, and people work and have to do things, we don't have that kind of flexibility. My wife's the same way. She'll, set up an appointment for my son or something like that. And then they'll be like, yeah, this is the wrong time and place. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, it's written down there and it's frustrating.
That's me. I'm like, I have a card. It's in my hand.
Yeah,
like, what
y'all set this up. Like, what? Yeah.
Right. Then you feel bad because you're like, no, this is just a little office lady. Like, she's just the messenger, Oh, then I feel like such a bitch.
I always call like the day before or whatever to make sure I've learned.
Good idea. Good advice. I should do that.
Double up, follow up. Yeah.
It never hurts to double check your appointments or any meetings that you have or anything, because the worst that can happen is they can confirm it or say it's been changed. I mean, that's the only 2 options they have.
Yeah.
Man, that's true. That is very true. Yep.
I love hearing Hawkeye's voice. So my old assistant works remote. He is a homesteader in Mississippi. And so the accent sounds very familiar to me. And anytime that I hear Hawkeye talk, I hear Zach in my head. I'm like,
oh,
where are you, Zach? I need you. Come back.
There you go. There you go. He's got that strong accent. He's in Mississippi from time to time.
Yeah,
doing this Hawkeye, flying out, doing his contract work, doing his thing out there. But yeah, there you go. There you go. All right, good deal. Good deal. Halfway through my Perdomo here is doing pretty good. Smoking down pretty well.
Nice.
And if those of you are joining us,
relight mine.
I had to fix my cigar. For some reason, it started burning in the middle.
Oh, no. Oh, like the mouse hole burn?
Yeah.
Oh, no. No. That's all right.
Is that usually like a humidity thing?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it gets too hot in the middle, yeah. But it's all good. It's all good. And for those of you who are joining us, we are with Renee Romero, the Instagram sensation in the cigar community.
So
Right here.
weird.
It's still strange to
It's
but
so weird.
yeah, but there she is. She's joining us in the lounge with me and Hawkeye here doing our thing. So yep. Yeah, come join us. Join the conversation. Join the fun, man. We're having a good time. Having a good time.
So I do have a question for you, Renee. Do you often meet women that are cigar smokers also, or because I haven't met like any in Alabama that smoke cigars? As
So
far as
I've met more women online than in person. And so what I have found local, and I'm trying to, keep a smile and keep a good attitude about it, is the couple women. I'm trying to select my words carefully. So at a couple of very specific lounges, the women are not they're not very welcoming. It feels very like clicky and weird, and I get it. Like I have a big personality. Like I told you guys, I'm 6 feet tall, so it can probably, I don't know, who's this girl coming out of nowhere? Maybe they've been smoking there for years. I don't know, but I've not had a great experience. But then on the other hand, at our local lounge that's closest to us, the women are incredible. They're like today at the event, it was Warfighter Tobacco and then a Dallas whiskey company. And so one of them grabbed a bottle, went home, baked brownies using that whiskey, and then came back at the end and gave them to all of us. So I've had the gamut. I guess I've had where I've left feeling very rejected, like I'm putting myself out here and trying to make friends locally, and then I have this other side that's been like all love. So I think that it's becoming more common for women to smoke. I think that the more women who are curious and have the nerve, I guess, or they have the desire, and so they actually send me messages or will come up to me and ask. Maybe they don't want to ask their husband, or maybe they don't want to ask a stranger, but hey, there's another female who she's smoking, I'll go talk to her. So that's been really, really cool, because I feel like everyone has their reason why they smoke cigars. For me, it's very, very personal and very it's very helpful for me in my life to be able to smoke. And so I want to share that with other women as much as I can. I feel like men and women handle stress very different, and the load of being a woman, and I'm not saying that men don't have this, because y'all carry a completely different weight on your shoulders, but we keep the home, we keep the kids, we do it all, we have a job, we have all the things. And so for me, I was diagnosed with ADHD in my 40s, and so I was able to be on medication. I mean, my life has been hard because of it, but I never really understood like what it was. And so I was on the meds, felt normal for the first time in my freaking life. And then because of a health issue, now I can't take them. And so it's like, for me, for an hour a day, I can come out here and zen out and smoke a cigar. And it's like everything just shuts down for a little bit. And I think if women knew that that was possible for them without medication, there would probably be more smokers. So I'm here to educate, the women of the world. Come to me, babe. I got you. Like, I'll answer all your questions and teach you all the things. And there's a couple of lounges here where I want to do like host a ladies' night once a month for new smokers and teach them everything, so that they don't have to go home and ask hubby. They can waltz back home and be like, I know how to cut, I know how to light.
Hey, there you go.
I know
Nice.
not to just smash and ash the whole time.
Yeah. Please don't do that. Yes. Oh, that's awful.
Please don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. Oh, yeah.
I feel like part of the problem, I don't know if you'll agree with me, but part of the problem with it that I don't agree with, I mean, I understand it, but I don't agree with why it is, that cigar smoking is so much related to men rather than women. It is. Yeah, and that's something I'm so against, things being so much male and female oriented.
Right.
because both sides can do anything, but cigars are so heavily masculine through society.
Yeah, I agree with that. And
It's
as I,
true. And I think too, like if you see like art, say like artwork, right, that's cigar centric, with the men, it's very masculine, you know, you're in a suit, it's very like sophisticated, right? And then on the flip side, when you see women, it's very different. There's a lot of skin showing. So there's a lot of, as far as like the art goes, and maybe just from my perspective, what I've seen, it turns into more of like a seductive thing instead of a
Mhm.
relaxation thing. And it doesn't have to be that way. So I
Yeah.
mean, women have broken barriers before. Like you mentioned, your wife is Rosie the Riveter, right? So I
Yes.
mean,
Oh,
we've done
yes.
it. We've done it for forever. So I think that hopefully soon we'll see more breakthrough in that area too.
Beautiful. Definitely. We spoke with Cigars with M, Michelle, last week on the
I
show.
watched that one today.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Incredible. Yeah. Definitely doing the education series and getting out
she's so
there.
smart. Yep.
Yes. Highly intelligent and incredible entrepreneur. But yeah, definitely. We would love to see that with more. Yeah, at least Hawkeye and I love to see more female cigar or smokers. Yeah, they're very, very rare. Yeah. Kind of
Yeah.
around here. So yeah, no doubt.
You know
They're
what's
all,
really cool though, on as far as like the male perspective, I've never had a man look at me weird or tell me like, hey, you
okay.
don't belong here. Any ever. I've never,
Good.
if anything, the men face to face that are actually like, you know, serious smokers have been more welcoming than the women have been. So that's a barrier too, you know, that women can be catty and clicky, and you know it's something that we have to work on too. We need to do better too.
No doubt.
You
Women
know how
from
you know how we are.
Yes, women from my experience judge women more than men judge women. So
I,
much
I
more.
I work with a group of
Agreed.
yes, that's
I
very true.
agree. I agree.
Very true. Very true. And I'm gonna catch up on some comments here. Todd, from when we were saying earlier, medical organizations are so understaffed, and unfortunately, the positions they fill with less than average talent and work ethics, which is
Yep.
yeah, I've noticed that
Yep.
as well throughout there. And Mr. Arizona Dad today says, Mr. Ray, which Perdomo are you having this evening? This one is the 30th anniversary. It is the 30 años. So my lighting is going to let me see it there, but it is that one right there, the 30th anniversary from Perdomo there. So that is one I'm enjoying. Hawkeye is enjoying the CAO Brasilia.
Ooh, my
There,
husband loves.
good there. Beards and Burns says, my wife is one. We smoked together, and it's such an amazing experience. Very nice. Very nicely done there. And Jimmy says, what is a good for Dominica Reserva, which is made at the My Father factory, or the Ashton from Ray? Yeah, the
Ooh.
Ashton from Ray. Okay. All great selections. You can't
Yeah.
go wrong with any of those cigars. Definitely, just varies on what you want to smoke there, man. I'd go for all three of them, but yeah, yeah.
Try them all.
There you go. There you go,
Ray's
man.
probably gonna smoke one while I'm swimming.
I might.
With kids.
Oh yeah, we might. Yeah, we'll get together tomorrow. Yeah,
Mhm.
at my in-laws' house, Hawkeye's parents' house there. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. There. Father's Day. And Todd says, I'm now a follower of Renee. I promise not to get on the blocked list. Now Todd's good people. He's not gonna hit on the block list.
Okay.
He's good. He's good people.
No crazy DMs, and you'll be
No.
fine.
No, Todd's chill.
Men are bold, man. I mean, I'm sure women can be bold too, but men are bold.
Yeah.
I mean,
Women are
and
bold.
social media is a funny place, right?
It really is. Yeah.
I have my husband with me out at events. I've taken plenty of photos with him. I don't hide the fact that I'm married in any way, but one of our friends here, he runs a page. It's a reposter page, and he
Okay.
does very in-depth cigar reviews. His name is Frankie. It's called Texas Cigar Society. And so because we're
Oh,
friendly,
Frank,
oh,
yeah.
he's so cool.
Oh,
He is cool as shit. And so like
yeah.
because we're friends, he'll collaborate with me on a lot. And we had a cigar company send him some cigars and said, "Hey, I sent some for you and for your wife." And he's like, "My wife doesn't smoke." And he's like, "No, like Renee is your wife." And so
Oh,
the joke has kind of become like, who's Renee's husband? Because people have thought that Carlos is my wife. People probably think that James, the cigar grunt, is my wife, my husband, right? So
oh,
because the cigar industry is so male dominated, I have a lot of male friends, and I kind of always have, and I don't hide that fact. My husband's with me, or even if he's not with me, like he knows them too. They're not going to cross him. They're not going to
right.
cross lines, right? It's all respect
That's,
and friendly. So we played a joke one day that we're like, oh, we're just gonna have like the Brady Bunch squares and be like, let's have a contest and see if we can
oh, that's
see
funny.
who's Renee's husband. Right?
Oh, wow.
We'll have to add you guys to it too now, I'm sure.
We're in. Who's that random hawk in just the corner over there? It's just a picture of a hawk. That's just right there. You just lying around. And Beards and Burn Cigars says, Renee and I were just talking about women and cigars the other day. Very nice.
Mhm.
Very nice. Very nice. All right.
He's a good dude. If people don't follow him, go follow him.
Yes, I believe I follow Mr. Beards and Burn Cigar. Yes. Yes. Very nice. A ton of people, which is crazy on Instagram. Another reason I wanted to bring you on too, Renee. It is a hot spot for cigar content and just people in general. I had to, unfortunately, I had an old Instagram account and some stuff. It got it's on suspended, and I'm like, I had to control
Oh,
another. I'm like, oh, but I started the second one, the one I'm on now, from scratch. By everybody, go follow. Then I started the second one from scratch, and in a matter of a couple of weeks, I'm like, I already have like 150 people just following me. Like,
yeah.
gosh, it is incredible. The amount of people that are on Instagram, not just cigar people. You got the humidor people, the whiskey people, the lay
Yeah.
people who sell the accessories. Everybody, that is a hot spot on there. And I'm like, then I came across you, Renee, and I'm like, yeah, it's jumping, yeah, on
It's
there.
fine. Well, and I mean, lucky me, I have a teenager who can teach me how to do everything, and now I've kind of finally got the hang of it, you know.
You like a pro. You got like
Hey,
the music, the filters, the. I think you had one. I saw one right before I came on. You were burning a house or something. You came out and there's some music playing. I think I
burn it
commented on it.
down.
Yeah, burn it down on, and you had like this. And then I like, I did this. And I'm like, oh, okay, Renee. Okay, we see you, Renee, out there.
The
I'm
one,
like, just turn it down. Like,
the one that I did yesterday. So Sanj Patel, right out in,
yeah,
he has his shop out in Jersey. He puts
yeah.
out a bargain stick that doesn't smoke like one. If you had to put gas station sushi next to legacy brands, I might pick that one. Like it is such a freaking incredible cigar. So
Oh,
Ralphie from Smoky Justice gave me a handful of them. I smoked through them. I was like, I need to get more, right? So I ordered some, but also there's a joke that is happening, and there's another box that's coming. Sanj is foul. But even in my post, I said he has a good heart. I told him, you're not fooling him, nobody, right? So I go on his lives, and they're just cussing at each other and talking smack, and I just laugh. It's so fun and so funny. But his cigars have some interesting names, and so if you go and watch the reel that I did yesterday, there's a little bouncing peach, which is an emoji for a behind, right? Because one of his most popular cigars is called a butt plug.
that's awesome.
And so I'm like, I'm gonna make a post and see if it takes off or if it's funny. And I'm like, this actually worked out really, really good, because I am very unserious. I have to be so serious, in my job, but
Yeah.
I am such a goofball, and I want to put out content that's fun.
There you go.
Right?
And I
That's
definitely see
fun.
that from you. Yes. Yes. That is awesome.
Life's
Awesome.
too short.
Indeed. Indeed. Yes. And it says, oh, thank you. There's it says, congrats to Mr. Ray for upping the game, for bringing on more Sisters of the Leaf. Great job, sir. Thank you. Appreciate that. Definitely. They say, ask and you shall receive, and they'll come on. I said, come on down. Yeah. Yeah, man. This is not 60 Minutes. This ain't Meet the Press. Look, we just hanging out. I mean, you're talking to a guy, two guys in the tent. This is what we do. So yeah, yeah. So it's a good time. We're having a good time here. So yeah, Renee's the best at Cigar Grunt. That's
Oh, that's my boy. He works on base too, across the street from me.
Oh,
And
okay.
he's a Marine. He served 4 years in the infantry and has a huge heart for the veteran community. So I've really enjoyed connecting with him and just hearing his plans. And I think I made a post when the two of us had lunch one day, and I was like, dang, y'all got to find some people who just have passion for the things you have passion for, because we could sit and talk all day.
Wonderful.
About his dreams that he has to help that community and stuff. And I'm here for it. Like anything I can do to support him and what he wants to do is really, really exciting. And it's funny how it's all over a cigar. Cigars bring people together.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
Yes, they do. Wonderful. Incredible. Thank you, Cigar Grunt, for what you do. And thank you for coming on, man. Appreciate it. Really appreciate it there, man. Then Arizona says, for Father's Day, I plan on breaking out the Perdomo Legacy Father and Son, Connecticut.
Ooh.
Excited to try the new collaboration cigar. Arizona, let me know how that goes, man, because I'm looking forward to that one too. Definitely huge Perdomo fan. So looking forward to trying.
That was my first cigar that I smoked was a Perdomo.
Okay, which one? The
champagne.
Champagne, nice. 10th anniversary.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a good one. That is a very good one.
That's normally my recommendation if someone hasn't smoked before and they just want something really like light and smooth. And I'm like, try this one.
Yes. Excellent. I think I said that was like the most sold cigar at one point in the world was that particular cigar. And I'm like,
I could see that. I could see why.
Yeah, that's a good one. It is definitely a good one. For sure. And Beardsmer says, yes, Renee is such an amazing person. Very nice.
Gosh, you guys are so nice.
Yes. Wonderful. Yes. Todd says, I just started my Instagram page. Yeah, I can't believe how fast it's grown. Yeah, and it's helped on my YouTube page. Same thing here, Todd. Yeah, definitely.
Well, I need to follow him.
Yep, Todd the Cigar _ the Cigar Idiot. That's the man right there.
Okay, awesome.
Yep. That is the legendary Todd the Cigar Idiot. Had interviewed him a couple weeks ago. Sent a nice care package I reviewed on the channel. So, man, yeah. Appreciate the cigars, man. Appreciate the cigars, dude. Seriously. Yeah, and like Beards and Burns said, it's the cigar community. You're very supportive in every aspect. Very nice. Yep. That's very true. Very true there. It says the SP14 Red is the next level smoke. Yes,
it is. It is.
Great, very supportive of the veterans, first responders, and huge on the charity community. All right. Very nice. All right. Jimmy says, hey, Ray, I won 2 tickets to a cigar event, which is great for me, but now I need to find someone to invite. Which event is it, Jimmy?
I'll go with you.
I probably will go with you, yeah. Yeah, let me know where it is, man. Yeah, I might go with you, man. Sure. There you go. That's awesome, man. Awesome.
Do you guys have a lot of local events too? Drew Estates comes out and does an event at a lounge. We have My Father coming this week to go do an event at a lounge. Do you guys have that out there too?
We do some, but it's not as like the community you're in is very prevalent. Here it's if they come through, they might come by. We had Nick Perdomo, but that was actually last October that he came through Birmingham and some of the shops through here. I hate that I was working. I hate that I missed them. And then I think we had a Davidoff event and then one with Rocky Patel. I think he came through as well. But it's kind of here and there, but it's kind of not nearly as much that happens around in this area.
The Birmingham Metro, which is where we live, is the biggest area in Alabama, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, compared to a lot, like every other state almost, it's not really that big of a big area.
Right.
I mean, there's like Texas has a whole lot of areas that are a lot bigger than the Birmingham Metro.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
Really, Atlanta is like the big area around here.
Yeah.
And that's too far away for us.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a drive, but
just for cigars, it would.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, the
So
scene's okay, but it's
Yeah.
yeah.
how does it work there? I'm so curious because here it's Texas is very open, right? Do what you want,
Yeah.
shoot who you want, do what you know, do what you want. Um, but it's tricky with alcohol and tobacco and having it in the same space, and can you sell it or can you not, and that even varies like city to city. So
Yeah.
when people are looking into a lounge here, a lot of our lounges are going to be more like outside city limits, and it can take a while to get there because there's a lot of shops here, but they don't have any alcohol or anything. You go smoke, but people in Texas like their whiskey, so they want to be able to hang out and drink. We have a few that have been lucky enough to get a alcohol license and serve drinks, but then most of them are kind of like a BYOB, or they're member lounges where if you're a member, you have a locker where you can keep your
Mhm.
bottle and you can just kind of serve yourself. How does that work there for you guys?
It's kind of a mix of everything. So the biggest one, the biggest lounge in the state of Alabama, they have they'll sell liquor and stuff. They have like a small little mini bar as you walk into the store. You go past the counter, and then you got the mini bar there, and then you got the humidor right back there. They don't sell it as much, but you can go and get something there. Then the same gentleman, he owns four, actually five cigar stores in the Birmingham metropolitan area. So in one store you can get liquor, the other store you can bring your own stuff, and the other ones they don't sell it at all. It's kind of weird. It's a weird mix in that
Yeah.
metropolitan area, but
It so
it
much
kind of
depends
varies.
on the city.
It depends
They're all
on the
in
city
different
too.
cities,
Yeah. And as
Same
far as
here.
like even sending stuff out, so Jimmy, the gentleman right here, he won one of a raffle we did on a couple shows back. And when I was going to send him the cigars, I could send it if I were in the heart of Birmingham. We're like where we are. We're like out in the country, so we're like right on the edge of the Birmingham
Okay.
metropolitan area. Like literally, we're in the middle of a field almost right here
Yeah.
in a suburban area, but it's like in the middle of a field. But if you go into the main city like Birmingham, you can send out cigars and liquor, no problem. But if I go to the town next door, they're like, we can't send this out. But it's the same, like it's the same UPS, USPS, but they're just like, we don't send that out. I'm like, what do you mean you don't send that out? But you can do it, the city next to me, no problem. And then when
Yeah.
I turned around, and my wife's like, yeah, they do send this stuff out. I know they send it out. You go back in there and see if you can get them to get us cigars. I'm like, I'm determined this man's going to get us cigars because he won them. But, and then the clerk was kind of funny. He's like, we don't send this out unless it's a gift to somebody. I'm like, it is a gift to somebody, So,
Yeah.
and then his supervisor was like, I don't care, wrap it up as long as it ain't poisonous. Send it to him. I'm like,
Right.
obviously not. And then I put it in there and sent it out, and then it's really weird. Like it's just
I
like
know.
literally seeing the city, and I'm like,
The city next door that you're going to
yeah,
is, I hate to say this because I know a lot of people there that are good people, but for the most part, it's the snobbiest group of people in Alabama.
Yeah.
It really is.
yeah, they really are.
There are so many
You
stuck
don't-
up people
yeah,
there.
If you don't go to the same church,
Yeah.
or same league, or same school,
You have to
you
go-
look
you have
you
to,
look
like, go
funny.
You have to go to the big church. You have to get in with the
Yeah.
right people, and everybody judges you there. I mean,
It-
it's so bad about that.
Yeah, I agree with Hawkeye, and I think
And
that's
even
his-
the neighborhood you live in, you get.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, I look kind of weird. Like, why aren't you in this group me? And I'm like, yeah, and send me anything. Like, hey, what do you want me to do? It's like, and you're not up to date on this, and you didn't go to this luncheon, and you didn't. I'm like, again, I'm just out here,
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. But to
We
Hawkeye,
got a little bit of that over here too.
it was like, yeah, you
For
smoke
sure.
cigars? That's weird. Why do you do that? I'm like,
Ugh,
because it's nice.
'cause
Fun. Yeah. To Hawkeye's
like
point,
it.
yeah.
And when we were
Yeah, with
growing
the
up there, it was so much redneck. I mean, it really was.
They
it
say
was
it's like a
just back-
180, yeah, from what
Yeah,
it is
it's a
now.
180. In the past
Wow.
20 years,
Mhm.
like when we went to school there, bless it, my age group, they went to our school one time and were gonna and searched the vehicles, like just went through the parking lot searching vehicles, doing drug searches and stuff. didn't find any drugs, but they found a gun in like 90% of the vehicles. There was a shotgun, a rifle in 90% of the guys' vehicles.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It was hunting season. Everybody's
Oh,
going
okay.
hunting
Yeah.
after school.
Gotcha.
I mean,
Same thing here.
and they're like, we can't do anything about this because we'd lose all the school.
Oh,
So-
right. Okay. Yeah. That's what it is there. That's,
Yeah.
Hi.
Cigars and Bandit Peter's here. Good evening, sir. Good evening. Good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. And Todd says Nick Perdomo says the Champagne 10th anniversary sold so well it put his kids through. I believe that. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, it put his kids through college. That cigar is fire. And he bundles it up with, like, I think his connoisseur edition. Actually, I got it in the garage there. Yeah, one of his cigars in the humidor in there. So yeah, man. Yeah, he does a really good job with that. Oh, cigar in Spokane. Okay. Well, let me know when it is. July 11th. Oh Lord, that's too soon. No. Oh man, I hope you can find someone to go with, Jimmy. I
Couldn't do that.
would.
That'd be our vacay week.
Oh man, we'll be out of town. Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, Jimmy. Yeah, now I know I can't go with you.
Hey
man.
guys, if y'all are in Panama or going to be in Panama, we will be in Panama City.
July 10th through
19th,
17th. Yep, we'll be there.
Yep.
Yeah, come on
Ooh,
out.
what are you guys doing?
Family vacay.
Just a classic family vacation.
Oh,
You know.
awesome.
This is for my son. He wants to do some stuff down there, like some go-karts and some putt golf and be on the beach and stuff. He likes that kind of thing. So we're gonna have a good time. And for my daughter too, she wants to make little mermaids and like, Dad, I want to make a little mermaid thing on the sand, and we're gonna play in
your
the water.
daughter was very specific on what she wanted to do. She wants to sit on the beach and drink smoothies out of a coconut and swim with her floaties on.
Well, she also wanted to
There you
build
go.
some sand stuff too.
Yeah, and sandcastles. Sandcastles.
We cannot leave there without doing those things.
She said that's all the stuff you do at the beach.
There
That
you-
was her list.
There you go. That's what
That
she
sounds like stuff I want to do at the beach.
Yeah, there you go.
Hi, baby.
Yeah.
You guys want to meet my dog?
And Todd says North Carolina has lounges with liquor, which is nice. Yeah, we've got a couple there too. They're not as popular, Todd, but we got a couple that have lounges with liquor. There's one that's like a kind of like a club in a way. You know, you have the cigars, you got the DJ, and then you got like a bar in the back, and they'll sell you some stuff there too. So yeah, man. Yeah, no doubt. Beards and Burn Cigar says Houston and surrounding areas are packed with events. Houston makes number 5 place for cigar friendly places in the U.S. Okay.
I believe it. I
I can see that. Yeah, nice. There you go, man. Very nice.
My dog was trying to make an appearance, guys.
Oh, hello.
She's a big girl.
Oh.
John, so our friend Ralphie is opening a lounge here. So a lot of people are traveling in to come out for his opening, right? It's Smoky Justice. And so John's coming with a bunch of people from Florida, and he sees my dog hanging out behind me, and he's like, all right, I changed my mind. I'm not coming to your house.
Oh.
And I'm like, she's a gentle giant. Okay, she's not gonna.
I love this.
She's a grandma dog. She's a Great Dane, so she's big, but she's like,
Oh, sweet babies. Yeah.
she's such
Great
a little
names are
cuddly.
never mean.
Sweet, wonderful babies. Yeah.
She's a big lazy cow. So I got to try to find a way to make her look mean and send him a picture like the day before he gets here.
Oh.
Like, oh, leave your trunks at home, John. No swimming for you.
Oh no.
I love dogs.
I do too.
I've never understood people that are like scared of dogs. Most 90% of dogs are just want to be petted.
Yes.
Yeah.
They want you to love on them. That's all most dogs want.
Amen. That's true. Very true.
And food. They want food.
Lots of food.
Yes. That's what they want.
Yes. So my dog will go to my in-laws' house and eat them out of house and home.
Yes,
Every time. He'll barely touch the stuff here. I mean, he will, but he'll eat like a king over there. It's crazy.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
he's
He's a terrible house guest.
Oh yeah. They're like, take him with you. He's And I said, but he's great here. He barely does.
Take 'em.
That's because he saves himself when he goes to Nana's house.
Oh, that's what it is.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
And I'm sure Nana doesn't say no. So he gets what he wants. He gets everything he wants, right?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
There you go.
Especially those especially your two kids, they get everything they want from them.
Indeed.
All they gotta do is mention it to Papa and it's probably gonna happen.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I love that.
It's funny because we were gonna fill in the pool and make a garden out of it. There's an in-ground pool there my grandfather built or put in. So my dad was fed up with it, needed a lot of work and was hard to maintain and needed so we're gonna fill it in and put a garden in there. And Reuben was born, my nephew. And about 2 years later, he was getting ready. About 2 years later, wasn't it? Got ready to fill in the pool. And my sister said, I bet Reuben would love a pool party. And like the next day, he's working on getting that pool ready for his birthday.
Yes.
And he got it ready.
There you go. There you go. Oh, yeah.
That's love because that's a lot of labor.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
A lot.
It is a lot.
It is. And it's a lot to maintain.
Yeah.
But they love it. They swim. Shoot, I swam with them yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Do you guys know Randy from Ironclad Cigars? You see him online?
Yes. I reached out to him about a couple of weeks ago, and I said, I think he was going to be at the TPA event as well. I said, hey man, let me set up an interview with you. He's like, no, just come on down, man, and come talk to me. It's all good. I said, you ain't got to set up anything. I said, okay, cool.
Okay. So, he's a fun guy. I brought him up because he goes live like every evening, but he's in his pool. He's in the pool. Nice. He's floating around in the pool while he's smoking a cigar and talking to everybody. I'm like, you just love your pool. He's on a cruise right now.
I saw that. Yeah. You know what I saw on there, which was really interesting? That picture, it had cigarettes, cigars, and vapes, like a picture of a cigar on there. And it said people or a friend can go smoke out on the deck, but I've never seen the cigar symbol on that until I saw that picture of his. And I was like, that's very interesting.
That is interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, that's maybe there's some progress being made there. We can differentiate this. Finally, we can differentiate some of this. So that's the hope, at least. So yeah, that was very interesting.
Do people give you crap about your health? Like
sometimes, yeah, they're just my wife. She's like, well, it doesn't matter if you're still getting secondhand smoke and you're still getting this, even if you don't inhale, it's still kind of in your pores. It's still over there. And I get kind of like, but I'm like, look, the oldest man in America was like 107, 108, Army veteran, black dude, smoked until he died. He literally did not die from smoking cigars. I think it was like his pancreas or something.
Something else.
Yeah,
same
something
with
else.
George Burns. George Burns smoked 1 million cigars a day, and he's lived to be a million. So. And
he made fun of his doctors for saying, I outlived all them.
He outlived all of them, yeah.
All of them. I don't know what show it was, the Ed Sullivan show or something he was on. He was out there talking about it. And I was like, it's not healthy, but it's not super detrimental either. But
I feel like it's not as bad because it doesn't have all the chemicals and stuff in it that cigarettes do, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's a huge differentiation, that you have to make. So yeah.
Well, one of the things that drives me so crazy about the whole tobacco thing is we're spending so much time with people trying to, and states doing it, legalizing marijuana and
I know
whatever else, but cigarettes are evil.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, okay, that's fine to legalize your marijuana. People are going to smoke it anyway, but leave cigarettes alone and tobacco alone. One
Gosh,
can't
so
be
so
worse than the
many states. Some states are like doubling their tax, and New York was trying to pass something where it's like a legacy age thing. Anyone
Yes,
who's under a certain age can never buy tobacco again. And I'm
yes,
going, wow, that's not okay.
yeah, yep. New York and which is crazy. England of all places has that
Wow.
ban. I was going to actually ask you about what your thoughts on that were too, Renee. I'm sure you've come across certain things like that. Actually, me and them were talking about that too. It actually goes all the way back to, I think she said, was it Sweden? I think she said, and then she said a couple of other like European countries were doing that. I'm like, we got the Churchill cigar, man. Y'all out here
Thank
banning?
you.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, what? What? You know,
It's
that
such
was
a,
real.
I feel like cigars are so ingrained in that kind of like societal, royalty kind of thing. It's just
Yeah.
weird to me that they would turn their nose up to it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very much a like let people do what they want to do to themselves, right? As long as it's not bothering
Right.
anybody else. And so I don't know if it's double the tax to try to get people to stop, or double the tax because you want money for something else, or I don't know what the reason is behind it. But
Yeah.
to me it's just silly.
Yeah.
It's just silly. We're from California, so we still have family back there, and their tobacco tax is wild. Like if
Oh, it's
if
bad in California. Yeah.
my little brother-in-law is starting to get into cigars, and so he's doing more of like the Drew estates, the Deadwoods, the ladies, and trying some of the flavored ones and
Yeah.
infused and stuff like that. But he'll go pay almost double what we pay out here.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like you're making it really hard, but you can go buy weed on the corner and
Mhm.
on every corner there, and not just like in Texas. It's a little bit different. It's like the cannabinoids that you can buy here, not just straight up like
Yeah.
raw grown whatever. Out there you can just buy everything,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but you can't. But you got to pay $20 for a Deadwood.
That's nuts. My
I
God.
know.
And then, from what I understand, if anybody in the comment section can help me with this too, I think California they have where there are certain cigars that are some kind of list that you can or cannot buy or something like that, or that you have to get exclusively from somewhere else. I mean, and somebody can comment and correct me if I'm wrong on that, but it's really difficult out there
What is
to
it then?
The
to
infused
get
ones
that.
are trying to get rid of the infused ones because they attract younger
That's
people.
it.
Okay, so my hub said that according to his knowledge of things in California, that they are trying to ban the infused ones because
Mm-hmm.
they're saying that that attracts a younger people to smoke
Mm-hmm.
because of the flavor. And so they're
Okay.
just trying to get rid of those, like, period.
Okay.
So what does marijuana do? Because a lot of the
Thank you,
people
because
15, 16
I
are
went to high school in California, and it is what it is. So
Yeah. Yeah. Ain't nothing changed either. Yeah, with any of that. So it's I don't know.
if anything's changed, they're getting younger when they start.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, Lord, it's just ridiculous, really.
Yeah,
I
I think
mean,
so too.
I think I watched one. It was a Netflix series when the beginning of vaping, actually, when they came out with it, and then when it started wildly selling in the U.S., they're like, oh wait, we didn't really look at the negative effects of all the vaping that's happening. It was some eye opening stuff because it was like really hurting like the nervous system and stuff like that when they were
Yeah.
taking all this stuff in and vaping, and I'm like, man,
And people are still massively doing it.
oh yeah, man, like there were like 3 vape shops, not too far from here. You can go pick your stuff up and get it that way. It's crazy, man.
You go through every city, there's 2 or 3 vape shops.
Oh yeah, like right
Oh,
in
yeah.
the like one across the street from the other. Like it's nuts.
We have it like that here, like on every
Yeah.
corner.
Yeah.
Every corner. But
Mhm.
you have to, is it 25 here?
21.
21. So it's 21 to buy tobacco in the state of Texas.
Yep, same here.
Yeah,
Where I think some places are 18 and then some places are 25, which is just weird. But
25? Oh wow.
yeah.
I think 21 is a national law now.
I thought it was
Yeah.
21.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was the national.
That makes sense.
That's
We
crazy.
my daughter and I were at a concert last week. And so in Texas, alcohol is a little funny too. I'm her mother, so I can give her alcohol no matter how old she is in the state of Texas. As long as I'm with her, I can give it to her. I don't know if it changed where it's just at your house or, but I even see people doing it like in restaurants. Like they'll give their, well, my daughter can hop out of a helicopter and sew somebody up in another country wearing camouflage, but she can't drink a seltzer. Like I had given her a seltzer at the concert. I mean, we're all there together. And the security guy comes up to me, he goes, "Hey, is that your daughter?" And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Well, here they don't allow that, so you can't do that anymore." And I was like, okay, I just wanted to tell him so bad. Okay, do you know this little girl? Like, she literally is in the army. She can go do that, but she can't drink a seltzer at a concert. That's dumb.
That's nuts.
That's
Nuts.
dumb. Whatever. Things just don't make sense. But I'm
They
sure,
really don't. That's
makes
upsetting.
sense to someone.
I guess so.
Not me.
They have so much claim on the harms of this stuff, like even alcohol and everything. But I don't see where historically it's caused as many problems as they're claiming, because so many prominent people, or basically all of America, started drinking when they were like 8 and 10 years old back in the 1900s, and look at how much success we had back then. Now that we've started making laws more strenuous and different laws also, but the country has become worse since, honestly, 1900. Outside of the segregation laws and stuff like that, the country has become worse.
And just weird. And I think that with kids especially, if you tell them they can't have something and you make this huge deal about it, it just makes them want it more.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So if you make something so taboo, like, you're gonna die if you do this, and you make up stuff that's not true to try to scare them, their kids are just small people. They're not dumb, and so it just makes them want it more.
There you go.
It's just silly.
There you go. Yeah.
It don't matter what laws you put in place. It don't matter what parents tell their kids. The biggest influence is other kids.
Yeah.
That's our biggest influence. Other teenagers.
Yeah. No doubt. No doubt.
I'll bet half the teenagers in this country drink at some point or another, or do smoke marijuana. You're not going to stop it.
Oh yeah. No doubt. And like Jimmy said here, if you can defend your country, you should be able to imbibe in alcohol decisions such as tobacco and alcohol. Yeah, of course. Agree. 100% agreed. Yeah.
And it's 95 degrees and we're sweating balls and we just need something cold, it's hot.
Yes. Yes.
It's hot. It's outside concert. It's hot.
Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. This is craziness.
Another one that's driving me nuts. I know this started happening pretty much when I turned 15, 16. They're so strict on, this doesn't have to do with tobacco and alcohol, but they're so strict on what teenagers can do in the workforce. They're so strict on what times you can work, what you can actually do at jobs, and all that kind of stuff. And I mean, 40, 50 years ago, they didn't have all that. Teenagers did everything. You didn't have to be a certain age to work and all this and that. I feel like if you want the job and you're willing to do the job and you're, 13, 14, you should be able to do it. I mean, I don't feel like,
I think that varies by state. So in Texas, and you have to be 16. You can't, I think they'll issue a work permit, but because of insurance or whatever, like you cannot get hired until you turn 16. But then past that, no holds barred. Like my daughter on a school night is working till 1 a.m. at a restaurant like that. And I'm like, is that for real? Because when I was little and I was working, like there was a cutoff time. Like they have to let you go home by 9 or 10 or whatever, so that you can actually go to sleep and go to school the next day. Here is nope. They can work them to the bone as long as they're 16 years old.
It was 15 here when
Yeah.
I was growing up,
Me too. Yeah.
and they couldn't work you more than 8 hours in a day or till 10 o'clock on school nights.
Oh, wow.
Yep. That's how it was here. Yeah.
Not here. Texas.
Thing is, we would just find side hustles and do those till 2 or 3 in the morning a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And now the state don't even know we're working, but we're working. We got to make money somehow.
Yeah,
I had fishing to support. I had to make money to fish.
in this day and age, yes. Yes. Oh my gosh.
My daughter has makeup she wants to buy. So
There you go. There you go, man. Arizona says, Renee, why did you move from California to Texas? He asked.
Oh, it's a good question. So my some of my family members had already slowly kind of started migrating here. As you might like it's the great migration, right? But they were already coming here. So we were spending time here. Really, cost of living is so much less. And so, we had a journey having our daughter. It took us 8 years to have a pregnancy that stuck. And so when I was far enough along in my pregnancy, I was like, I just want to be somewhere where we can give her a better life and live slower. And I want to be with my mom,
Okay.
So that was really the catalyst for it. And we've been so blessed here. We love it. I miss the mountains. I live in the flattest part of Texas. It's called the hill country. That is not a hill. It's like a little dirt. And it's like, oh, it's a hill. That's not a hill. I miss the mountains. I miss the beach. But, it's a trade-off. You do what you can do to give your kids a better life. And we've been really blessed here.
Yeah.
So no regrets.
No, there you go. Absolutely. And I had buddies who moved from Alabama out to California. They're running right back here. Shoot. The first house I had, I said, this is how much I pay for my mortgage every month. And he's like, are you serious, dude? I have half of what you have, and I'm paying almost twice as much.
And double. Yep.
Yeah, double. And I said, why? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I'm bartending and I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Oh, cool. I got to see Keanu Reeves one time, And I'm like, okay, and
yeah.
I'm like,
that was
cool.
it for us. We were in our late 20s and almost 30. I had my daughter when I was 30, and we saw friends that, they're working their tails off, have nothing to show for it. And you're paying $600K for a house that's built in the 50s, not in a great area. Like, for what?
He was living in like the hard projects in Oakland, and I'm like, why, man? Like out there. But
people are putting family members on mortgages just to qualify. They're taking the I forget what it's called. It's like an ARM mortgage where your interest rate can really, really fluctuate, and just house poor, really house poor, or living with multiple family members all under one roof. Like, for what?
That's nuts.
I love my family, but not that much.
I ain't about that life. No, God. A mortgage that fluctuates though? No.
Adjustable rate mortgage. That's
Yeah, I've heard of those.
That's awful.
Those are awful.
Yeah, that sounds really bad.
More people it's easier to qualify for, but faster in the long run.
Okay.
And it's really sad because that's what was happening. We left in 2007, like right before the bubble burst, right before the economy crashed. And so you have people that are buying $600,000-$700,000 houses, just regular little houses, and I think at one point in our neighborhood, there was like literally a percentage of houses that were in foreclosure, like a high percentage.
Yeah.
Because it's predatory lending. These lenders would talk you into this kind of loan, just, get your foot in the door, move into the house, and you can lock in later. No, you can't. And so people were just losing their homes left and right. And then that led to the auctions and companies coming in and snatching up a ton of houses, and another type of predatory like rental where you have multiple families living in a house just to pay rent. And it's bad. There's bad people out there that don't have your best interest at heart. They just want to make money.
Yeah, it's terrible. Speaking of predatory, like stuff that would happen. And when I was an adjuster, man, those repo places, especially in the Illinois area, horrible. Oh my God, some of those claims that I got, man, we tried to get people's cars out, us and our total loss team. It was such a nightmare trying to get those customers to get like decent, payoffs, when their cars were totaled, and trying to deal with those tow companies and stuff like that. Terrible. Some of the worst calls I had to take, man. But yeah, it's rough. There's a lot of predatory stuff going on in those areas. But yeah, ugh, man. But yeah, like Beards and Burns says, Texas is the best. That's easy. That's why Renee moved out there. Yes.
That's why I'm here.
Hey, yes.
And I love it.
Go. Yeah, the cost of living here is not bad. It's not bad at all out here.
You don't make no money out here.
Well, that's true too. You got to find.
It is hard to find jobs out here.
Yeah, you got to find like a decent. Apparently, I do okay, but there's some folks like it's bare in some places in the state.
What's so crazy is they send y'all they tell everybody to go to college. Now there's so many people with college degrees.
Yeah.
And they really need people with hands-on experience.
Yes, they do.
Everything you apply for or look at is like, oh, you had to have worked in this industry for 5 years. You had to have done this for 5 years. Well, who the hell is going to give you experience if nobody will give you experience?
Yeah.
Where do you get this experience from?
Yep.
We've had a lot of great conversations about that. My daughter's boyfriend, graduated a year before her, and he's just not a college guy. Like he loves cars. He loves working with his hands. Like, I don't know if you guys know who Mike Rowe is. He does a show called Dirty Jobs, and I am a huge fan of his. I believe what he says, and if I think about it, like the generation above us, so like our daddies, right? All these blue collar guys work and make a good wage to take care of their families. They're all retiring. They're all aging out. Since we all went to college, there's no one to step into these blue collar jobs. And so we need plumbers, we need AC guys, we need auto mechanics. Like these kids that are talked into a $100,000 education that are going to make, $30K in their first job and have no way to pay their college back. And so I'm a huge proponent for like, hey, go to trade school. Learn how to rewire a house, because we need that stuff. And all these old guys are done. They're retiring.
That's true. Jimmy says, "Oh, don't say that, Hawker. I'm trying to go back to get my bachelor's this fall." Jimmy said. Oh, well.
Chase your dreams, Jimmy.
That's okay. I mean, hey.
Yeah. I will say this about it. Pay attention to what you get your degree in.
Yes.
Because
know the market. Yep.
Yes. And also know that if the market's going to be high in the next 2 years for that job, or predicted to be high in the next 2 to 5 years for that job, a lot of people are going to go to school for it right now.
Yeah.
There you go. Finance. Okay. Jimmy's that's a good one.
That's solid. We're always going to need that too.
That's true.
What do you guys think about the cigar industry? So you said there's like this whole niche thing that's happening on Instagram and TikTok and all the things, right? Like cigars are becoming really popular. Do you think it's going to get where that gets kind of saturated too? And so the people that are working really hard to build now, like that's going to be like there's too much of it at some point? Or do you think it's still going to stay like how it is?
I think it's going to, just from my prediction, from what I'm seeing on Instagram, it's going to get pretty big and pretty, I hate to say saturated, but it's going to get pretty big. I started my channel 2 years ago, and it was a struggle just to get to this point. So I'm like, imagine if I started right now doing this. It's like, not saying you couldn't do it, but I think it would be, because I'm seeing, like when I say I'm seeing somebody like every day, somebody new that I've never seen in this industry, like popping up on my Instagram, popping on my feed. I'm like, the competition, it's very high, what you do. And even though, they're trying to stop us, it's kind of weird because they're trying to stop us, but at the same time, we're kind of pushing back and we're kind of growing at the same time. So I think it
Yeah.
is going to get to a point where it's going to be overflowing, and it's going to be a bigger market, which is good and bad. I think so. I'm kind of on the fence. I'm glad there are more people coming in, but then I've got to get my name and do twice the work,
Yeah.
and we got to get out here and do it. So we all want, to share that spotlight, but maybe there's only so much space. I don't know.
I have
Maybe there is, but go ahead,
two
Hawkeye.
things
Yeah.
on that. One, historically, I looked up a couple weeks ago. I looked up the history of cigars, like a lot of history. And one of the things about cigars is they're a fade in, fade out, fade in thing.
Okay.
So they'll become really popular over a period of time.
Mm-hmm.
Then a lot of people don't do it. Then all of a sudden it just picks right back up.
I see that too.
And
yeah.
it can
I
happen
can see that.
over, it has like 10-year periods or whatever where it just doesn't work, and then period where it does. And also with all the social media is getting more and more supposedly popular, or
Mhm.
I'm gonna say popular for this.
Yeah.
The thing is, y'all are not. He's saying competition, but y'all really aren't competing against each other as much as, because one person can follow everybody and watch, a lot of people's stuff rather than y'all competing for. It's not like you're competing for like television shows where everybody has to watch it at a certain time.
Yeah.
I can watch 5 people's channel in 30 minutes or an hour,
Mhm.
and every one of y'all will get views from me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and I mean, me, I know that some people make money on their socials. I don't know if that's something that you guys desire to reach, at some point. I spend money. This
Yeah.
is a very expensive hobby for me. So,
Yeah.
going around to different lounges and stuff like that, even for the giveaways, there's been some companies that donate and some people that I have met, but I want to support them. They're a small business. So I go ahead and purchase the items. I don't know if it's competition as in like how many views you have, right?
Yeah.
Or I haven't really come across that except for just with one person. Like, when I do a giveaway and I'm like, hey, do you want to be part of this giveaway? It's like 4 cigar companies that we're highlighting and we're sending out together. And I've only had one person be like, yeah, no, that's like my competition. I don't want to be a part of that. Everyone
Okay.
else is very gracious and like, hell yeah, like let's go bless somebody, So
Okay.
yeah, I feel like the cigar community is all kind of about coming together and sharing ideas.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that are like, the guy from San Jorge does blending for people and gives them, recommendations. And John and Juana Deans do a lot of that too. They don't make a ton of money on that. They just want to help people out. And
Yeah.
so I don't know any person who is really successful in business that sees people as competition, right? You talk to these old guys who are really successful, they'll tell you like they mentor people, they spend time with other people that are in the same business as them so that they can learn. You're just pulling them up and you're going to get elevated too, in some way. So I don't know
Yeah.
how that's going to go.
That's a good point. Yeah.
I've noticed that paying attention to a lot of stuff, people that are in major businesses don't compete with each other
Yeah.
as much as you think.
Yeah.
There's really, and that's good and bad for us, but a lot of them don't compete as much as you think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're friends actually, like on the back end. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. And Jimmy says, I think with cigars, it will drop if all new cigars come out are $15 to $20 MSRP, with Crown Heads pulling out a $6.75 cigar. It shows that there needs to be a market for all price ranges. That's a good point too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, it varies with that. And then Todd said, in a strange way, COVID really helped the cigars boom a lot because there were dudes who were bored. That's how one of my friends, Cigar Brother, that's how he came up. He started his channel during the COVID era. Everybody's at home watching, and he blew up. And then mine was like in 2024. Some of it's dying down, and then I'm kind of we're getting like a slow, kind of steady rise too. So it just depends. I guess like I was saying, certain times it's going to come up, certain times it's going to gonna fade out. So yeah, no doubt.
I've met a lot of people that say COVID was their
Mhm.
way that they either started smoking because they were locked up in the house and just
Mhm.
wanted to try something to take up their time. And even with their channels and stuff, COVID was good for the
Yeah,
cigar industry in a way, you know.
definitely, yeah.
Did you know tobacco, when originally introduced to Europe from the natives of America, they it was only smoked for medicinal purposes.
Mhm.
It wasn't until royalty actually started smoking it for recreational use, noblemen and royalty started smoking it for recreational use, that it started becoming popular for that.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
I don't know what they were trying to cure with tobacco, but
Well, they try
ADHD.
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 Yeah, and yeah. I mean, you had all sorts of things you were trying back then: cures, ailments, this
It's
or
got
medicine,
to,
stuff like
had to have
that.
been healthier than trying to bleed your blood.
Yeah.
That's actually how George Washington died.
Yeah,
Mm.
too much bloodletting, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Man, interesting.
The doctors literally killed him by killing him.
Wow.
Jeez.
They bled him out.
In Arizona, it says, yeah, as long as the quality of premium cigar smoking market continues to improve, the market will grow and the content will grow. More women are now smoking and the community will thrive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go. There you go.
True.
Oh, right.
And I kind of wonder about this. I wonder if the part of the reason the cigar industry is growing so much right now and becoming more popular is because there's so much push to make it illegal. It seems like anytime the government gets involved in something or tries to push against something, the whole U.S. pushes back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree with that too. Yeah. There's so many cigar makers that are coming out now, especially on Instagram. I want to support them. I want to check it out. Like people are sending me messages, check this lighter out, check this out, check this humidor out. I'm like, I wish I could. I'm like, I don't have a lot of disposable income to try and, help you out. I want to. But just
It's
there's so
an
much
expensive
of it out
hobby.
there. Yeah, it really is. Yeah, and with my channel, a couple of people will send me, certain things. Matter of fact, I got a lighter here, from my friends' founders. Hey, they're going to be down there in TPA also. So they send me stuff, and I got some from Chimole and a couple of the other brands out there like that. And they'll send me stuff that you don't get up here, which is really, really unique, and they
That's
want me to
cool.
review. So yeah, man, everybody, it looked like I'm like, I'm on Instagram, like everybody in the mama's got like a cigar or a humidor or something they're trying to, do. And I'm like, I wish I could just help you all out, but I just,
And
but
it's tough too because when you want to buy like say just one stick from
yeah,
a boutique brand, then you have to pay shipping. And it's like it's a $12 or $13 stick and then $10 to ship. You're paying
yep.
you could go buy a nice stick for that much if you really wanted to,
That's
You have to order like $200 in cigars for it to be worth buying them online.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna read you guys something. My phone just popped up. I have a friend named Ralph Lieto, and he said good he had to leave. He was watching. He said, "Good show. You did great for a woman with 3 arms." Thanks, Ralph.
Oh, wonderful. Love it.
I'm gonna get like a plastic arm and take it to TPA with me. It's like, am I?
Yes.
Here goes Renee with 3 arms.
The good news is, I bet you get more done with 3 arms.
Yeah.
I wish I had 3 arms. All my laundry would be folded. That's for sure.
Yeah. She does it all. The three armed lady does it all.
I keep thinking of SpongeBob when he's making the burgers. He's like,
Yeah.
That's me with my laundry. Just
Yes.
I saw a YouTube video. I can't remember for the life of me. I watch their channel all the time. I can't remember the name of the channel. this girl's like, all you gotta do to fold the laundry is this, and we'll just throw the shirt over there, and it would land on the bed folded.
Oh,
And she'd say, or you can do it like this and throw it a different way, and the shirt landed folded. And the guy said, well, let me try it. And the guy threw it over there, and it landed, and it was a pickle. The girl's like, is that a pickle? He said, yeah, that's a pickle. Where'd that come from?
Oh, wow.
I love pickles.
I do too.
Yes. Yes.
I like jalapenos too.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, me too. I just at the lounge that we were at earlier today with Warfighter. There's a guy there. His nickname is Bourbon Chris, but he made me a gin drink that was so good. He took a high quality gin, jalapeno juice from the jar, pickle juice from the jar, and olive juice from the jar, and made this incredible salty, delicious little pickly spicy thing. I was like, this is so good. I need about 6 more of these, please.
Yes. Yes.
So yummy.
Love it. Love
I
it.
do.
Okay.
One of the things I was thinking about the other day on my bucket list of things I want to do, go down to South Texas and just eat. They've got to have some of the best Mexican food and chilies and everything.
Barbecue. Yeah.
I would go down there
Tacos.
just for the Mexican food, though. I mean, Mexican food's like our family favorite anyway.
Yes, it is.
Except for my grandfather and Ray, I guess.
I like Mexican food.
You like it, but not as much as our.
Well, not as much as Hawkeye. No, yeah.
We can eat it every day.
My wife loves it too.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, she does.
If you guys make it down here, I will cook for you.
Oh yeah, yes,
I'll make you some Mexican food.
yes, yes.
I'm not Mexican, but I'm married to one, so I know some tricks.
Awesome, awesome. Love it, love it. And Beards and Mercy said, yes, your 4th of July plan is going to be amazing. Okay. All right.
I'm excited for the giveaway for the 4th of July.
Okay. What you giving away, Renee? Yeah.
So far, we have Hayes Gray it's a veteran owned company in Florida. They were gonna do a couple of cigars, like a 5-pack or something. I don't want to say exactly what, but the wife, who's just stunning, she's gorgeous. She was like, I was talking to my husband about the giveaway. We don't want to just do that. We're going to do cigars. We're going to do a little, cigar holder. We're going to do this and that and the other, and then something else that's really, really special. So that will go to one veteran. John and Juana from Moderatia are going to do 2 5-packs of cigars. Our friend that's commenting right now, so that he's going to throw some stuff into the guys from Valor Premium Cigar Accessories. They're here in San Antonio too. They're going to do a cutter and a case.
Okay.
I'm going to go meet with the guys at Warfighter next week, and I have a feeling he'll probably do a case and some cool stuff too. And then I have a guy that makes challenge coins. So because we're giving away to veterans, they'll get a special challenge coin too with the giveaway that we're doing. So
Very nice.
I'm so happy. I just think it's the funnest thing ever. It only cost me my time,
Yeah. That is awesome.
It's really cool.
Awesome. Very nice there. And Jimmy says it wasn't even COVID for me. It was me working from home, needing an escape from the house, discussion with other adults. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what working from home will do. Yeah. Because you feel like you're just isolated there. And then by the time you look up, like you're going to get out to the real world and get out there. Yeah. No doubt.
That transition going from working at home full time to back in the office was tough.
Yeah.
You have to get up a lot earlier to get dressed and stuff.
Yeah.
Dang it, I gotta put on pants and like comb my hair. Dang it,
Right.
But I like it because I did miss people.
Yeah.
I love people, so I miss those hallway conversations and actually seeing people face to face and not just on a screen all the time. So overall it's good. And now because I work for the government, it was hard ass, you're back 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. And then, they have these surveys that they send out that they make us take that are anonymous, but we know they're not anonymous. And I think some of the questions they asked, they were very surprised about the responses that they got. And it was like, we have team members that are having to send their kids to school in an Uber because you didn't give us time to figure out our lives. It was just like from one day to the next, you're back, you know? And
Oh,
so,
wow.
but wait a second, because before I was driving my kid to school, so we moved, you know, people moved further outside of the city and now they're having to commute an hour and a half into work without
Oh
any
gosh.
chance
Ugh.
of making the plans. And so the head of the agency that I work for really backpedaled recently
Mm,
and did a whole apology. And we want you to know that we care about you. We care about your families. We don't want you missing your kids' sporting events. We don't want this. We don't want that. So we're back on a hybrid schedule. And so we
okay,
have a lot more flexibility, was
that's good.
just now recently returned to us, thank God.
Yeah, and
So
yeah, I think a hybrid. Yeah, I think if I could go, but to get a different job, something like that, I think would be a good balance
it
for something
is
for me. Yeah, because
much
it's like,
better,
yeah, that's good. That's good too.
much
Yeah, to be able
better.
to do that. Um,
I
yeah.
think Ray would do so well running a cigar shop or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's my dream, man.
Yeah.
I've
you
always
should.
and for something for those of y'all who don't know and are in the Race Cigar Lounge, the Facebook group, joined by the way, but something I've always wanted to do, and I don't know if it's going to be a retirement thing or something I may do before that, but I've always wanted to open up a cigar shop in my hometown, which is about 20 minutes from here. And right there in the little downtown square, I've always had this one spot picked out, just to do a little small cigar shop. Nothing. I ain't gonna be the next, Nick Perdomo with his big factory, but something for the people there, and people come in, Hawkeye behind the
really
counter
think if
heckling
you
people, So yeah.
I really think with your knowledge of cigars and stuff, if you pressed it and picked out the right place, you could actually make a living out of it.
I'd love to do that. Yeah,
You could get the loans and stuff, and if you picked out the right place,
yeah,
you could actually quit your regular job and just run a cigar shop
I'd love that. Yeah.
because you have the
That would be
knowledge, you have the
amazing.
communication skills with you,
Oh, thank you, man.
and
Appreciate
everything
it.
else. You could really do it.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
I think that's something you should actually look into.
I'd love to,
trying
yeah.
get it done.
M says she's ready. I said I got to be ready. I got everything together. Yeah, that's a dream of mine, definitely, to do that. And I've worked in like retail and sales and all sorts of different aspects, And my dad's always says, everything you do in life is leading up to something else. So I'm like,
That's right.
maybe, and maybe this is it. So I should, take it from virtual to brick and mortar.
Do it. Do it.
Do it, yeah. I'm gonna get Renee just to promote everything, get it out there.
I'll come out. I'll hang out. I think it's
It'd be
such a
fun.
gift when you're able to take your passion and do something and
Yeah.
make money, because it's rare. A lot of people have their job and then they have something outside that they're really passionate about. It's rare for
Yes.
you to be able to blend the two. So
Yeah.
I'm all for it. I think you should do it.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
thank you, man. Yeah, no doubt.
Do it.
No doubt, man.
I don't know how well you would do at actual on the floor sales, but you have the ability to attract people in there, which would be let your sales team do the selling.
Yeah. There you go, man. Yeah. The charisma. We can make it happen, man.
I couldn't see you pushing a product.
Yeah,
but
it was tough.
I could see you getting in the right products.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
important.
That's
That's important.
Yeah. Get the right SKUs, the right products, definitely, man.
Have you guys ever gone to a shop where, because I've seen this, I would say the majority, you go in and the guys know their shit, right? They'll answer your questions. They know the blends. But I've also been where it's like, obviously they just hired this person because they were available. They don't know anything about cigars, and the experience is very different.
Yes.
Right. And I don't know if that's just me that I've noticed that, or if I'm curious if you guys have noticed that too.
Yes. So I went in, like I was mentioning earlier, when I was talking about, hey, because at the time when the Room 101, the Johnny Tobacco Night came out, the guy had no idea what I was talking about. He was like, what is that? What are you? And I'm like, and I'm shocked. I'm going through the humidor walking around. I'm like, we got the biggest selection in Alabama, according to, everything I looked up online and everything. I'm like, y'all ain't got the Johnny Tobacco. And I'm like, okay, well, what about the another one, the Andalusian Bull? Like, what about this one? like the what? And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me, man. What are y'all selling here? And I'm looking at, they've got the, the legacy brands that, the ones we all know. And I'm like, yeah, and it's nothing wrong with that, but I'm like, how do y'all not know what's going on out there, with all that? That's like that. But then when I came on here and I'm interviewing, other people who have a lot of extensive knowledge in that, they're like, Ray, you don't know that? Y'all don't have this down there? I'm like, no, man. Like, and they were just shocked because it's like night and day from where they are. I think was it Capital City Cigars, which is really big, I think, in the Washington area. One of those cigar shops that they're like the Walmart of cigars up there. I looked at that humidor. It goes like an aisle at Walmart. You have almost everything down there, and whereas here it's like a fourth of that. So it's
your cigar shop is smaller than like where they sell the cigars. Is smaller than your kid's bedroom.
It is,
and that's the largest cigar shop in Alabama.
Right, and that's a problem. Like, dang, bro. So when I came on here, it was a culture shock. And some of the other channels I'm watching, they're reviewing things that I've never even heard of until I started learning on here. So it's, like Hawkeye said, I've got the knowledge. Now we just got to put it into play, and we'll hopefully get some loans from somebody and make some moves happen. But
if you could write out the stuff and talk to your wife and letting you do it, you could get it done.
Yeah, and that's why we're going to go to some conventions, learn some more things, and connect with some more people. And it's definitely, it's not impossible to do. So
Put it in the Birmingham metro and make it more boutique than other stuff.
I think there's
so few areas that are there's so few little boutique in that area.
Yeah, it's true.
I think that would excel.
Yeah. There you go.
You can do it.
Yeah, thank you. I'll do it. Yeah. I always have I got my notebook here. I'm always writing down different ideas and different things, and now I just got to put it all together, man. That's it. So, man.
That's awesome. If I win the lottery, I'll help you.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yes.
I need to buy a lottery ticket.
Yes. There you go. There you go. And
if we win the lottery, we're just going to travel the country.
Yes.
We're not opening.
Hey, all 50 states, just the best shops, all 50 states doing it, man.
I already told him if I win the lottery, me and him are just going at once a month, take a week trip and just go wherever the hell we feel like it.
I love it.
Wherever you want to go.
We're not going to have a plan. We're just going to start driving, stop wherever we want to. Smoke cigars all the time.
Yes. Yes. And Todd says here there was some thinking that tobacco helped digestion back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes,
if you ever smoke a strong cigar, that'll help your digestion once in a while too.
Yes, it will. Yep. And Arizona says Renee is on to something with ADHD and cigars. Cigars have been my nirvana from Arizona there. Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt there. Okay. And Jimmy says he has a question here. Here's a question. Do you think new brands will basically pick a factory and maybe a cigar in their catalog? Do you think it's like a contract brewing where a place has a brewery that make their own beer? If that question, that makes sense. Yeah.
So I think I know what he's saying. So I'm seeing it different ways. Like I told you guys, I ask a bajillion questions. I'm probably so annoying sometimes at the lounges, but I've seen it where people will buy them in bulk. There's a lot of blenders, I think, especially out of Florida, where you can go put in a profile and they'll make cigars for you, right? But you're not really hands-on. You're buying it from them. They send it to you in bulk, and then you slap your band on it. But then there's other people that are way more involved in the process, and they travel out to DR or Nicaragua. They go put in the work and learn the whole process. I don't think there's a right or a wrong way to do it, but I would assume you get a better product if you are part of field testing it. we were talking about that today, where there's like a lot of AI that you can go say, hey, I want to create this cigar. And so my friend that does blending for people, he can tell when it's AI because it's always the same.
Hmm.
And so he'll give them recommendations like, hey, you're probably not gonna like that. You want to maybe tell your guy to do it this way. You know, this wrapper and this binder might not smoke as smooth as you think, or things like that. I don't know if that answers the question, but I see it happening both ways.
Okay. I think, and then Jimmy, I think he's admitting that just selecting one from their catalog instead of actually giving input on blends and truly creating their own cigar. I think that's what you were leaning into, Renee, when you answered that. Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt, man.
Yeah,
There you
there's
go.
definitely a lot of places you could source bulk sticks if you wanted to and put a band on it.
There you go. Yeah. And then Texas Frank says that please don't use AI to blend a cigar. Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna make one just for you, Frank.
Oh no.
AI is the worst thing that's ever happened
Well,
in the history of internet.
it helps with the show sometimes, and other
It
times it's like,
can.
what are you talking about? Yeah, like what?
We have some AI that we use, in at work, obviously, and it gets
Yeah.
smarter the more you use it. But then it also will
Mm.
put out some weird crap, and I'm like, "What is this?"
Yep.
It's not
Yep.
making any sense.
It'll help us with our SOPs if we're trying to look for certain
Yes.
things. Yeah, but then it's like it won't give you anything at all, or it'll be like, please use this, and I'm like, oh, no, you got so much AI everywhere, man. Some people just
Yeah.
want to talk to a human. Please don't.
Please.
Yeah.
It's good for things. Every Wednesday I facilitate a conversation. It's called a working group with 1,200 people on it. 1,200 people. And so I'm not gonna pay people to take notes. Someone
Yeah.
records it on a device that's secure and then runs it through AI, and the notes are beautiful. She just has to go in and make sure, it'll misspell things or do some quirky things, but those kind of things AI is really helpful for in the workplace for sure.
Yeah. There you go.
AI has such an ability to mess things up, and my actual fear is that we're going to get reliant on it too much,
Yeah.
and we're going to have problems with that. Like, if we get too reliant on internet and that stuff,
Yeah.
and it goes down for any reason, then I would hate to see businesses, everything literally stalled just because a program shut down.
Oh my God. You know what I'm thinking of? What is the movie where Terry Crews is the president and the people are just
Oh yeah.
idiots? They're just idiots, right?
Idiocracy. Yes.
Yes. That's going to be us if we rely on AI for everything. We're going to get so dumb.
Macho for president. Yes.
Yes. Come on. And they're all wearing Crocs like that. Did you know that? Did you know that is they were looking for a shoe that looked goofy as hell that they could use for a movie, and this little company that had a couple of prototypes was like, here, try this, and it's Crocs, and now we all wear them, See, it's happening already.
Oh, I did not notice that in that movie. That's crazy.
Google Crocs and Idiocracy. It is very interesting little fact.
That is crazy. That is crazy. Great show tonight. Okay, take care, Todd. Yeah, thank you. Seriously, man, thank you for everything you do, and thank you for what you've done for the lounge, man. Thank you, buddy. Take care. Get you some sleep, man. Get you some sleep, my friend. And Beards and Mern says, yes, when I walk into a shop and they do the ins and outs, it's hard for me to go back. It's definitely a turn off. Yeah, I agree with them there. Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Yeah.
I think one of the things we should do to teenagers when they're about 15, and I could have done it because I've been through, we kind of did it on our own, but they should do survival training and survival courses.
Yeah.
Because if,
absolutely,
for whatever reason, and it's getting more and more possible that if a country attacks us, they could just attack our systems, shut down our power. I mean, they could hit one area and shut down the entire country, which would lock us out of everything. And then you're literally dependent on your survival skills. Not half the country don't know how to get food outside of going to Walmart and
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's seriously something that needs to be fixed.
We're taking Ruben fishing. You want to take him next week?
Yeah,
fishing and doing, learning those skills and getting out there. Definitely.
Ruben would love fishing if he caught some fish.
Yeah,
I mean, he would be hooked on it.
Oh yeah, he would not stop talking about it. I know.
Yeah.
My goodness.
But that's survival skills. I mean, that's so important even now, even though we don't use them every day. If it came up to where you needed them, it would, and it could any minute.
Mm-hmm.
Iran could hit us right now and stop with the right code. All they'd have to do is type in the right code and it would hack our system, shut down all the power in the U.S. It could take months to fix that.
It sure could.
Yeah.
People don't realize. So I'm going to be careful so we don't get flagged. There was an exercise that our government did in a certain country a couple months ago where people were like floored, right? Because we took out their power, and we took out their power only in certain areas, and we went in and we did what we needed to do, and then we got out, right? And so I've had some great conversations where I'm like, do you guys really think that this is just in the movies? Like, this is real life stuff that could happen both ways anytime. So yeah, learn how to fish, guys.
Fish.
Learn how to fish.
There was a country, I don't remember who it was, but it seems like about a year or so ago, there was a country that shut down part of the U.S.'s something for several weeks. They had to negotiate with them to get them to turn it back on. Yeah. Seemed like I remember that.
Dang. That's crazy.
Yeah. Learn how to fish.
Bank system or what it was, but shut down like a lot of stuff for an area in the U.S.
AI is a good tool, but not for all facets. That's true. That's very true.
That's right.
That's true. And speaking of fast, as Jimmy says, what are your favorite rappers? The Maduro is Connecticut broadleaf for me, but in general, the Corojo and the Honduran San Agustin are some of his favorites. And Renee, you have a go-to cigar, your favorite rapper, anything you're gravitating towards?
So I am a dark and lovely girl when I smoke, and so I love a San Andres. I love a Maduro. Lately I was smoking there's a Camacho triple Maduro. Okay. That is so good, and I need to get my hands on some more of those. Sancho Panza makes a double Maduro that's really chocolatey and really, really good. Anything along those lines is gonna be something I grab for, but it also depends on the time of day, right? If we're doing breakfast and it's coffee, and I'll smoke a Connecticut. I have learned the difference on my palate between spice and pepper, right? Because I think this is peppery, but it's a little bit different. And I was describing it, and I'm like, okay, this is spice. It's not necessarily the same thing. And so Habanos I've reached for a few times here recently that I've really enjoyed too, but my go-to would definitely be a dark and dirty. But there's a Espinosa makes a Marcielago that's a San Andres that's really good.
Nice. I like the Espinosa line as well, and I've been getting into more Maduros and more the Cameroons of those. So yeah, they're really good. Really good cigars. And when I was still doing more reviews than doing live streams, one of my favorite cigars of 2025 was the Red Meat Lovers from Steve Saka. And when I tell you, man, that cigar, it hits all the points on there. It was incredible. Oh my gosh, I slept well that night after reviewing that one. That was good.
Hey, put that in your app.
Yes. There you go.
That's rustic.
Yes.
Do they have it up there?
Yep.
Yeah. You said they have it up the road, so that's good. We can grab one next time we're up there.
Hey, there you go. There you go. Texas cigars are, yeah, kids nowadays are useless for the most part. Not that we're any better, but we're in trouble. Yeah, from what Hawkeye was saying earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, Frank is an IT guy too, and so
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sure knows all about it.
Oh, okay. Oh, he worked in IT. Yeah. Nice. There you go. That's the thing.
We're all nerds in this community. I love it.
I love it. Yes. Yes.
Not me. I'm just a country boy.
Yeah. Hawkeye is a country boy, who morphs into a hawk and flies around and does his thing.
I'm gonna make AI give him 3 wings.
Fly faster, man.
Fly in circles.
Oh my gosh. My
You're like a
goodness.
duck with one leg, swimming circles.
Oh my goodness. Oh my. Y'all join us. We are still hanging out with the wonderful Renee Romero, who has come over from Instagram to the YouTube world to come join us and join us in our conversation with Hawkeye and myself here. We are enjoying ourselves. We got almost done finally with my Perdomo 30th anniversary. And how was that? Your cigar, the Conor McGregor one. That was.
It was. I just put it down. It's
Okay.
great.
Nice.
It was great. That was my second one, and I liked it a lot. I liked that better. The first one I got, I don't think it had aged very long. It was still good, but this one was even better. So.
Okay. Is that one that you can? Well, no, we can't get that one, at the local store. Did you get that one from locally, or did you have to order that one in? Or?
I did. I got it local.
Okay. Nice.
And I've heard good things too. The first one that I had that I don't think aged very well, we're at a lounge that hasn't quite opened yet, and we had a kind of a soft opening just to go hang out there. And he was passing them out and saying that Conor McGregor actually was super, super involved in curating his cigars. He wasn't just like, hey, put my name on it and I'll make a couple bucks. Like he was hands in the whole time, which, for me feels even better that he took the care to create something that he loves, that he wanted to share, and it comes through.
Okay.
It's good.
Very nice. Good.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I'll smoke it again.
Absolutely incredible. Awesome. And Ray, I always ask everyone I interview, and I know Hawkeye, he might be tired of this question, but I'll ask it again here. Is there anybody past, present, fact, or fiction you'd ever want to smoke with?
Oh my God.
I know you're the people person. I know you.
I'm gonna go with living.
No, go ahead, Hawkeye. You said
So I would go with living.
With living,
I prefer to
okay.
Smoke with somebody living. That'd be a better conversation.
Okay.
Man, I mean, if it had to be someone who's cigar centric, Arnold Schwarzenegger all day, because I know I could have such a wonderful conversation with him about politics and him coming to this country and bodybuilding. He's such a complex person. I would love to sit and smoke. And I did a video the other day that was not a joke, but I'm a unserious person, where he puts booze in his protein shakes. And so I'm like, I'm gonna do this too, because if Arnold Schwarzenegger says it's okay, and he's on video many times, like throwing some schnapps or throwing some vodka into his protein mix, he says it gets into your body faster. So I want to pick his brain about that. And I just think he's a really interesting guy. So living, he would be my choice.
Okay.
What about you guys?
Interesting.
I'm still gonna go with my answer that I've always said. I would like to talk to like the ancient Egyptians, like the ones that built the pyramids. I'd like to talk to their pharaohs, or somebody like Attila the Hun, or somebody like that that's really almost unwritten history, if not unwritten history. Because that would be you'd be learning something that you can't learn anywhere else.
There
It's
you go.
true.
There you go. And as for me, it would be, and that's just me being the nerd that I am. I guess I would like to sit down. I know this person doesn't smoke cigars, but like someone like Barack Obama picking his brain about, various points in his career and picks and how he worked with, other people who they would literally break down, smoke cigars, and make legislation over cigars, steak, and poker, of all things,
Yeah.
And no matter where you are on the political spectrum, with Republicans, other people who are in the opposite parties, that's how they do it, which I find crazy. We got all these bans and stuff going on in Washington. Like, y'all know what this is. Y'all know what this is. Why are we arguing with a premium cigars? Y'all, like, it's crazy, So that's my pick for doing that. Yeah. So no doubt.
You know who would be
That would
fun
be
to smoke
awesome.
with, and I can justify it. Trump, because it is so, you never know what he's gonna say. Just imagine how crazy he is in public. It'd be insane to see what he would say in private.
In private, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That's true. That is true. And he'd be like, "Oh, this is just an act, I'm just out here." It'd be crazy just him saying it, and then he just goes out and just, I don't know.
I think I'll be president. Okay.
Yeah, and here we are. And so it's like, okay. But man, yeah.
I will tell you what. At this point, I think anybody can be president. So we officially elected somebody that will start a war for no matter what side you're on. He did this. We don't clearly know what the war is about, because he started off with the regime change. Then he started off with they can't have nuclear weapons. Then whatever else. I think there were like 3 or 4 different reasons that he went about for this war. And then he got on, tried to signed a pre-peace deal, whatever you call it, basically to start to finalize a peace deal, gets on at the G7 conference and announces to the world that we're desperate to make a deal because we only have 4 more weeks of oil left.
Yeah.
So
there's a lot. Yeah.
For you to get on and tell Iran and the rest of the world that that you basically are back up against the wall and have to make a deal.
Yeah.
I mean, that's insane. So, I mean, we can't do worse than that. I don't think.
Yeah.
I'm going to be really depressed if we do worse than that this next term.
Yeah. Man. That's real.
And
what did Frank say?
And Frank said the San Jorge Sombra is fire.
Yes, the Sombra.
Yes. Up and Jimmy says T-4 minutes here, kiddo, is crashing in my lap. I feel that, my friend. Yes. Yep, Red Meat Lovers is a great cigar. There you go. Nerd Flag is at full staff from Frank. Oh my God. And then Jimmy says, have you had the Sancho Panza Extra Cheeto? Very fruity. I think it'll make a great entry cigar.
Ooh, I haven't had that one.
No, I haven't had that one. Yeah.
But I had the double Maduro from them is really good.
Okay.
I do have a curious question I've asked a lot of our guests. What is the worst cigar you smoked? Like the worst, it can be from the experience that you had with it, or just it was just like, I will never smoke this stick again.
That's tough. That's tough. So I
think about
like.
worst.
Are you gonna go first? So I don't feel like a terrible person.
A lot of people don't think about worst case scenarios. Everybody goes with your best thing.
Yeah. So I like a Candela. A lot of people don't, right? I get it. It's an acquired taste. I like the smell of grass. I like the taste of, like, some of my favorite foods are really earthy foods, like beets, right? Like I'll eat them. I like this kind of stuff. And so I think one of the best cigars I've had that's a Candela is a Filthy Hooligan.
Yes.
It's a blend, right? It's a Candela blend, like a barber pole. That's really fun. It smoked really, really good. And then I had a Candela that was Frank will know what I'm talking about. People around here call it a dog rocket, right? It's a dog turd. And I can't
No.
even, I can't remember the brand name. Oh, I feel so bad because I feel like you guys are gonna know when I describe the band. It has like a kind of big flower on it. I'm not
Mm.
embarrassed to send it to you and show you because I'll have to Google it, but it tasted like not like dirt like I was expecting. It tasted like if my husband mowed the grass and was covered in it and was real stink because it's South Texas. And then I just put my face in his armpit. That's how it smelled. And
Oh,
that's how it tasted too. If I had to describe like
oh my
how it
gosh.
tasted, it was not an enjoyable experience at all. And then
Oh,
you have some of your cigars that maybe explode on you for no reason and you're like, what the crap was that, you know? But
yeah. It
and I
was.
think that's a construction issue or a humidity issue. But yeah,
Yeah.
that Candela was I was like, okay, I might just quit after this.
Oh, oh, that's that bad, man. Makes you almost want to drop it altogether. But yeah.
I could taste it for days. Like
Oh,
I don't know
that's
if it's
what-
just in my head or what, but
oh
it's like it tainted my palate for a couple of days. It was not good.
man,
Tainted.
I've been there. I've had
Have
those.
you?
Yeah, they've lingered on. Yeah, there was one. It was one of my regrettable cigars, and unfortunately, it was a love the company, the CAO. And some people may disagree with me. It was that Flathead 860. Talk about something with all sorts of leather on it. That was like 98% of the cigar, and I'm like, oh man. And it was a long cigar, about $13. Somebody, I think another channel recommended it. I'm like, okay. And they actually sold it at the local place. I bought it. And I'm like, oh man. And my wife makes fun of me and she's just like, Ray, why are you smoking that cigar if you don't like it? I'm like, I'm curious.
Because
Maybe
I
it'll
paid
get
for this. Maybe it'll
that,
change in that second, third, right?
yes. And I'm hoping it changes. And it never did. Spoiler alert, it never did. But yeah, it was, oh man.
It
But
got worse.
it got worse. Yes. And I'm like, is this just what it is? And then I looked it up and they're like, yeah, it's primarily earth and leather. Well, there ain't much earth to it. It was a lot of
A lot of
leather.
leather.
And, woo. And I like a little twin.
Do you like Candela?
I like Candela cigars. They're pretty
The
good.
Monterey Sierra Candela is really, really good.
Yes. I had that one on
Really,
St.
really
Patrick's Day
good.
on one of our live streams. It was a really good one.
Really
And
good.
that one I enjoyed. And then I had another Candela from another company. I'm like, so it's not all the same. It is hit and miss in some of those. So yeah. Or if you really like you said, Ray, if you like that type of scent and smell and that kind of texture, then yeah, it's going to be really good. But others are just, but yeah, no doubt. And we got Jerome here. He says, "What's up, Ray and Hawkeye?" Hi, Renee. Just signing on. He said, "What's good? What's going on?" Got Jerome there. All right, good to see you, man. Oh, Arizona said, now that I've hit 500 subscribers, is Hawkeye going to be right next to me?
Yes.
After the 12-hour stream.
After the 12-hour stream, y'all got to stay through the whole thing. Hawkeye will be here.
That's only in a couple, 3 more weeks?
About 3 more weeks, yeah. In 3 more weeks, we'll be on it.
Oh, shoot, our vacation's in 2, isn't it?
Yeah. That's going to be episode 60 coming up, so that's going to be a lot of fun.
We're doing it there?
No, not there. No.
We're not doing it while we're at the beach?
No. We are gonna have a live stream on the beach though. It's gonna be
awesome.
No, that's what I'm saying. We are doing a live stream on the beach.
Oh yeah, of course. I've been doing all day, y'all. I've been very, very well ahead of all the live streams and all the guests coming on. But we're no guests on that one. But I've been putting together all the live streams and stuff that we got coming up. So we got a lot of fun, a lot of great guests and a lot of stuff coming up. And Hawkeye and I, we will be on the beach. Yes, by the way, we can smoke on the beach in Panama City, so I'm happy about that. It'll be a nice evening show. It's going to be old school, so it won't be the stream yard. It'll just be, the way we used to do it back in the day, just with the phone, walking around. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, stay tuned to that. That'll be a good time there. And we may hit up a couple lounges in the Panama City area. So, yeah, if you're there, come hang out with us, man, and Come check it out. Check it out. It'll be a good time. A good time. But yes, to answer your question, Arizona, you gotta watch episode 60. He'll be there. He will be there. No doubt.
I'm gonna start sitting next to you after that.
After that, the hawk, you will see him in all of his glory, all his manners. So it'll be a good time. A good time. Yeah. There you go. And Jenny says, flower makes me think of Room 101 or the Mayflower, but I don't think either make Candela. Okay. There you go. There you have it there. But yeah.
I'll send you a picture.
It's a cigar that tastes like tacos.
Like tacos.
Yes.
No.
Okay, so there's a line out of Texas that are named after tacos, but they don't taste like tacos.
Oh.
I think it's a good idea for me not to find a cigar that tastes like tacos. I'd probably smoke it 12 hours a day.
Oh, goodness.
I love tacos.
Yes, he does.
So do I.
There we go. PayPal.com/Ray Cigar Lounge. Feed the Hawks. Scan the QR code. Damn. No. Yeah. But yeah, the QR code. Scan it. Pay the man. Yes.
We have a big thing about Taco Tuesday in our family.
There you go. There you go. They do make some good tacos, so yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Would you guys support a channel if his wife started doing a cooking channel?
Hey. Hey.
She can throw down in the kitchen.
Yes. Yes. Yes, you can.
Do it. I say do it all.
Do it all. Yes. Do it all.
Wow.
See it all.
Try it all.
Try it all. Yes. There you have it, man.
I swear, she'll go in there and be like, I don't know what I'm gonna make. Just start throwing stuff together. Be like, okay, dinner's ready.
That's the best.
Don't know what it is, but it's ready.
Yes.
And it's good, so good.
It is. It is. It'll come out great. She'll never write down the recipe. She'll never know what it is, and it'll be a one-time thing. Done. But yeah.
The comparison, they went to eat at his parents' house.
Oh gosh.
A couple of weeks ago, and I hope they're watching. I would love for them to hear this from me. And Ray just kind of looked at his food and like, I don't like this. It's just weird. And Rachel said, it's flavorless, isn't it? And he said, yeah. She said, because you're used to my cooking. I made you realize what good food actually is.
It was refined. And the thing was, I thought it was going to be like but they could cook back in the day. Like when I was a kid, so my mom, she's Guyana. She's from South America, so they make a lot of Guyanese and oxtail and stuff like that. And I'm thinking, I'm walking in the house, and I'm like, oh, it smells like chowder. It smells like this. And then you get it, and it's just like, oh man, is this really what I remembered? Like,
because you've had real food since then.
I guess so. I was like, man. And then I think it was last week or week before, they were making fun of me, like, Ray, how does that taste? How's the barbecue? Yeah. Is there flavor in it? I'm like, yeah. And everybody at the table was like, look at me laughing, like, yeah. And then I just mentioned when we went over there, it was like, yeah, it's more flavor here.
When we were growing up, people would actually come to our house for dinner, like just show up for dinner because they knew we were going to have awesome food.
Yep.
My grandfather for like a year would show up 4 or 5 nights a week right at dinner time. They're like, oh, I didn't know y'all were about to eat dinner.
Yeah, right.
It was funny. But my mom used to do weddings and all that kind of stuff. Used to cook for all that stuff, so it was.
Yep.
And it still kind of does.
Yeah.
Not as much.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Now I'm hungry. Now I want tacos.
Oh,
me too.
I do too. Yes. Yes. That's
Taco Bell's open.
It's open. It's open till 1 a.m. Yeah.
It'll be open when it shows open.
It sure will.
It's just a long drive. Well, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not too terrible. When I say we're literally in a town that really has like one stoplight, you blink and you've already missed it.
Wow.
They have 2 restaurants. One is
Three.
What's the third one?
That
Taco truck?
no,
Is that
it
like
was where that Burger King was. They turned it into a meat and three.
Okay.
Yeah, I've
know
yet to
that.
try it, man. But that's like home cooking
Yeah.
food. Yeah,
Those
you
meat
get
and
your.
threes are usually pretty good.
Yeah, I've heard good. I have yet to go there, man. I gotta try it. But yeah, they have like little stuff like that. But taco trucks, like Hawkeye was saying, those are pretty good.
That taco truck is awesome.
Yeah.
I love that place.
Yep.
And it's really good priced.
I love a food truck. Yeah, food trucks are always solid.
There you go. There you
So
go.
we have like these food truck parks here that are fancy food trucks, and they're expensive, and you have to wait 11 million years to get your food. And
Oh no.
nah, like I got a taco truck at the gas station, like around the corner from our house. That's my guy.
Yes. Yep. I got the same. Yeah. The same thing
Yeah.
there. Parked right there. Got a little bench out there. He's ready.
Couple of little
Yeah.
tables out there. Yep.
Yeah. That's the best. That is
Yep.
the
And he's
best.
there late too. He's there till like 2 a.m.
Oh dang. Okay. Oh,
I mean,
sure.
you got to get the bar crew. The bar crowd gets out of the bar, and they want tacos.
Yeah, he's right there. That's a good business model. There you go.
That's a smart guy. Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Everybody coming out of a bar wants one of two things to eat.
Tacos
Either
or
Waffle
pizza.
House or tacos.
Oh, waffle. We don't have Waffle House.
Y'all don't get Waffle
Oh,
House over there?
man.
Oh.
Not here. You would have to drive like a little ways.
Oh wow. Oh.
I think the closest one is like an hour away.
There you go. Oh wow.
When you're
I know.
coming there from the late night, there's nothing like Waffle House or Taco Bell. One of the two.
There you go.
Like,
Taco Bell.
Hey.
well,
I
Mexican
mean,
restaurant.
I grew up on Taco Bell, so I always will have an affinity for them. But I live in like the taco capital of Texas, so
Hey.
we have a lot better choices.
Oh,
than
yeah.
Taco
Oh
Bell.
no, I definitely want to argue we have a lot better choices, but like at 2 a.m., you don't.
It's
Yes.
convenient, yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yep. And I gotta apologize, Renee. I know San Antonio, they came up short during the finals. I know y'all fought hard though. I know, and I was
We
looking
did,
down.
man.
Yeah, I was like, man, they got y'all in game 4 though.
This whole series pissed me off so bad. But our team is really young.
Okay.
Our coach too, right? So I think you have a coach that's well bonded with the guys. I don't think that he was telling them to knock off their obsession with 3-pointers, and so he hopefully takes some lessons away, and the boys do too. I mean, that one of the kids is my daughter's age. Like this is a really young team, so it's nothing but up. It's nothing but up from here.
Yeah, well, they did really well though for
Yeah.
what you have. No doubt. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of DMs from all my little cigar friends on the East Coast, just talking smack the whole time. I was like,
Yep.
I'm like, okay, go Knicks.
There you go. I know we had one of my sister's boyfriend. Yeah, he's a massive Knicks fan. Yeah, so he was really happy. I was like, man, that was a well fought nonetheless. Yeah, we thought they were going to take it. The Spurs were going to take it too, but yeah,
I was hoping, but you know, you can't win them all, guys.
that's true. That is very true.
I don't watch basketball really. I will every once in a while. If I catch a game and I'm bored, I'll watch it. But if it's like football, those young teams have an advantage over, experienced players. As in, you can't predict them as much. It's harder to. They don't have as much history on them. You haven't played against them before or as much, and you just don't really know what they're going to do. It's
you haven't had time to study them and anticipate,
Yeah.
What their next move is going to be.
Like you can take an average quarterback and just stick him on a team, and if it's his first season playing, he does really well because they have such a hard time studying him. But once they spend a season and figure him out, he doesn't do as well the next season.
Yeah. It's true.
That's very true.
Go Spurs, go.
I got it. Yeah, I got
Are you a
it.
Dallas fan?
No, we were talking about that today. I'm a Niners fan since I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
No. It's like, oh, Hawkeye's like, oh, wait.
that's been
I'm a
our
Niners
worst nightmare.
fan. Way back to like the Joe Montana days.
They've been our worst nightmare in NFC Championship for years.
Okay.
I'm a Green Bay fan.
I figured.
Yeah. As soon as I said that, yeah.
And then Renee just left. She's like, she's gone, done. Like, out. Like, no. Bye. Oh no. And Beards and Burns, he said, okay, that's it for me. Got a Father's Day tomorrow and a Fuente father and his son collection waiting on me. Good night. Y'all enjoyed. Thank you for coming on, sir, and enjoying. So yeah, appreciate it. Hit that. And up Jerome. Oh, he's celebrating the Knicks win. He said he's sorry, Renee, but he's celebrating that Knicks win.
I forgive you.
It's okay. It's all good.
Somebody's got to celebrate a win. You know, somebody's
Yeah.
going to lose, somebody's going to win.
That's
the way
right.
it
I
is.
mean, we won the conference, so
Yeah.
it's okay. We're still gonna have our parade. I think the parade is next week.
Oh, okay.
They
Okay.
still do we have our river walk here, so the guys will all get on the little boats and do their
Okay.
thing, and it's fun time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
There's one thing, especially with Ray, like me and Ray, the only thing I'm jealous of him being an Auburn fan about is that I'm an Alabama fan and he's an Auburn fan.
Yes.
The thing is, we get let down if we don't make the championship game. That's always our main goal
Yeah.
because we're so used to being there, especially over the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Ray is like so excited when they beat a big team or when they beat, or
Yeah.
if they make a bowl game or something, like a big bowl game.
This is true.
Like we're let down if we just make a bowl game. We're like mad. And that's just,
This is yeah, that's true.
yeah, it is.
That's
We don't have small moments. We have
yeah.
the most insane expectations for our college team out of anyone in the country, I think.
Yeah. They do. They do. Yes. Yes. Look, we got the energy at Auburn. They always say it's hard to play in Jordan-Hare Stadium, and it's true. But yeah, we bring the energy. We got the Tiger Walk. We got the
Yes.
funk. But yeah, that's the playing.
An Auburn game is so fun to go to.
They are fun. Yes, they are. They are. Yes. I try to go to one a year at least. Yeah.
Even
Yeah,
if they
I
do
get-
barely scrape a win or lose.
This is true. This is true.
Just going to the game's fun.
It
Just
is.
that
Yes.
whole experience is a blast.
That it is. That it is. Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna probably have to let you guys go here too. Pretty
Okay.
soon.
No, no
My
worries.
husband's looking tired.
Oh yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. And we've gone well past the 2.5 hour mark.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, no, this is when the conversation's good, it just kind of flows and
yeah.
it does well. So yeah, Renee, I'm glad you enjoyed the experience here
I
in the
did.
lounge. It was a lot of fun. Definitely have you back. You're welcome to come on the 500 show. I got to get the guest list and everything together, get it out.
Okay. Oh, that would be so fun.
Yeah, just come on down. You can be part of the round table or do whatever. Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun and everything. But yeah, we can go ahead and we'll wrap this party up here. And everybody for joining, thank you all so much for coming on the show. Renee, thank you for taking the time out to be here with me and Hawkeye and everything. And everybody in the chat, y'all just make sure you subscribe, comment, follow Renee on Instagram.
Oh,
Got our handle right there in the thumbnail and right there in the description of this video. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed the conversation, getting to know you and everything. So always welcome back to the lounge. Yeah, we do this every Saturday night from 9 p.m. They call me the late night guy. I'm just out here. Doing
love
it.
it.
So yeah, there you go.
thank you guys so much for having me on. It was a blast.
Oh, well, I'm glad. Hawkeye, you got anything to say for the people?
It's been a long day.
It's been a long day. Yeah.
He's
This has
like,
been
no,
an amazing
bye.
conversation for the end of it, but I slept 2 hours last night and woke up and been going since 3:30 or
Oh,
4.
woo,
And
man.
yeah, my mom told me, texted me last night, said, "Hey, you want to go to the casino with me? I'm leaving at 4." Said, "Sure." Well, she picked me up about 5:30 this morning, so I was up an hour and a half before she was.
Man.
I did get a 4-hour nap today, or
There
about
you
a
go.
3-hour nap.
There you go, man.
That's good.
There you go.
Yeah,
A little energized there. You made it through the stream. There you
Yeah.
go, and everything. So
that's what I've done some nights.
that's true. That is true. Renee, again, thank you for coming on the stream, and you're welcome back anytime. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
Awesome. Awesome. Take care. You have a good night, man.
You too. God bless you guys.
Take care. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye. All right. So that was Renee there from Instagram there. We had the collaboration. YouTube and Instagram have collided. And we're going to go ahead and wrap this party up as well, guys. Thank you so much for coming on. We've hit 500 subscribers. We're going to keep it moving, keep it pushing. And next week, we're going to have on Jason Lanier. Hold on one second. I want to make sure, Lord, I'm going to get the gentleman's name right. But he is going to be is Jason Laguerre from Milwaukee Humidors. So he's going to be on the show next Saturday, 9 p.m. He's going to be going over some of his stuff there. So that'll be our next guest. Same time, same place in the lounge here. So I'll make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Just check it out on the channel. Make sure y'all subscribe, get the notification bell. Make sure you are being here. So, yeah. And, Jerome, look on the description of this live stream. You'll see Renee's handle on there, her Instagram handle, and it's going to be in the description of this video as well. So y'all go follow her on Instagram. She's doing great things for the veterans and the EMTs. Great giveaways and everything like that. So we're going to call it a night ourselves. We got some fun activities to do tomorrow as well. So, guys, thank you again so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, follow us on all social media, and make sure if you really love what we do, hit that QR code right up there. Leave a donation. It really does help us out, and it helps out the channel as well as helps us be able to do this a lot more. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for coming. We're going to wrap this party up, and hope you guys have a great Father's Day weekend. Hope it is filled with love and joy and a lot of good times ahead and great cigars. So we will see you guys next week. Great Cigar Lounge, Jason Laguerre is coming on next week from Milwaukee Humidor Cigar. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that, and we'll see you then. All right, we're going to go ahead and close this out. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for coming.